Hmm. Hmm. Hello, guys. I hope you all can hear me. This is Pinkie the Housewife. I'm having some computer issues right now, but I hope you all can hear me. If you can hear me, can you just put a one in the chat? Because when I say I'm trying to bring my, it's not acting right. But just put a one in the chat if you can hear me. That'll be a first start for me. I don't. Thank you, Debbie and Sunkiss, and Mary Willis. Thank you all, but I'm not sure. Let me just say this: my computer been acting up ever since the person from yesterday got into my chat. It haven't acted right since. All day yesterday evening and last night, it's still been the same. And I didn't get all my whoever that person was, or that person, they took half of my what do you call it? My watch my lives or uh my watch time. Just say instance, if I got off just say 150, they took probably 149 of them. They took them. I could not and I still can't get them back. Um, So they took my hour, my time, whatever you want to call it, my watch hours, my views. That's what you call it, your views. They took the views with them when they left. Um, this is something they been doing with someone else, but not me. Uh, but anyway, guys, thank you all. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm trying to bring my get my avatar uh, down, and I haven't been able to do that. I haven't been able to get my disclaimer up or nothing. But we're going to go ahead and roll with everything because they just messed it up completely. And I got to figure out how to get it straight and everything. But we're going to say until I get if my, I can see myself on the in the green room, but I can't bring myself up on the stage. uh, and everything. I don't know why, but let me go ahead and say hi to everybody, and I'm gonna try to. Hopefully, it'll pop up soon. But so if y'all hear that, if you see that I got problems, that's what it is. Ever since that person been in my live yesterday, they messed up things, and this is not just the person been doing this with someone else very close to me too. But I do want to say thank you all for being here. And you know what we're going to talk about. This live is dedicated to just one thing. It's getting the word out, letting this person know, Martel know that he's not going to just get away with it and keep everything in the household, like he told Melanie on the in Miami. We're going to keep. You should keep what we do in the. You should keep this in the household, but he didn't keep his wing in the household because narcissists don't want you to know they don't want other people to know what they're doing. And soon as I can, let me get my paper disclaimer. So as soon as I can get it up, bring my self up, you all can't see me, can you? Because I can't. No, I know you all can't see me because I'm looking at it and I can't see. Okay. Thank you, Patricia Peaches, for being in my pink house today. Thank you, Patricia. Let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only, and everything on this channel uh, is educational and entertainment purposes only. Now, when I say educational, so you don't do what this fool is doing in entertainment, because if we had our popcorn, we'll be eating our popcorn and hoping this man go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail, Martel. Ooh, that rhymes. Go to jail, Martel. But anyway, and everything is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And thank you all for being here in my chat yesterday. I needed you all support, and thank you all for supporting me yesterday. And also, let me see, who else is it? Cheryl Howard. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me put Patricia up. See, okay, it came up. Thank you, Patricia Peaches. And Cheryl Howard, thank you for being here. I call her my Cheryl Cheryl. Cheryl Cheryl, that's what I say, my Cheryl Cheryl. Thank you, my Cheryl Cheryl. Let me see what it come up if I bring this down. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to see what it come up. Just oh, there it is. It came up, and you all can see me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to let husband know. Husband. Okay, I was trying to let him know it works. Okay, thank you guys. Let me go ahead, and that's my big, beautiful disclaimer. Okay, thank you. Now, let me finish. Welcome all my people, my beautiful people, my beautiful, everybody is beautiful. Debbie, 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 Debbie. Thank you, Debbie, for being here in the Pink House as well. And that was husband, guys. I mean, MAF, thank you for being in my chat. You saying hello to chat mods and Pinkie, the housewife. And I hope you're feeling better. I am. And I already just took my medicine. I took it about maybe 15 minutes ago. Yes, I did. Hi, Justice. Thank you, Justice, for being here. And Justice, thank you for such a wonderful prayer over Melanie and the Rodgers Kids. Thank you for such wonderful prayer over them and blessings. Thank you guys. And all of you all, thank you for all your blessings that went out to Melanie and her kids. Okay. Vicky, thank you, Vicky, for being here. Thank you, Vicky. And Let's Talk Life. Thank you, Let's Talk Life. You're on my heart. I could hear the pain and hurt in your voice yesterday when speaking on the kids. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think Let's Talk Life. I think everybody, but thank you, everybody. I mean, it was a shock to me when I found out because I went live and I understand it broke around the same time I was going live and everything. So I didn't even get a chance to read anything or know anything about it. Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much. Mary Willis, I love my pink hands. Yes, I do. And Betty Coleman, thank you for being in the pink house. There my pink hands go again. Yes. Yes, yes. And Sunkiss, thank you for being here, Sunkiss. And Sunkiss, you did a wonderful job yesterday explaining and everything about this misfit of a man. You did a great job. Thank you for explaining it and going over it with us because I needed that, and I think everybody in the chat needed that as well. Thank you so much. Let me see. And Cheryl, thank you, my sis, so much. How you doing? It saddens me what this low life piece of ish is doing to his children. Martell's trash, fur, for real. I think this. I think that's for real, for real. Okay, thank you, y'all, for my number ones to let you know. Let me know that you all can hear me and everything. And Justice, Cheryl, Mary, and Betty Coleman. Let me see. Suncast, good evening, my sis. Girl, heavy on my heart. God protects his children from fools. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, he do. Tori, thank you, Tori, for being here as well. Thank you all, everybody, for being in the Pink House. Real Talk, Mr. Prince. Thank you, Real Talk, for being here as well. Thank you. Can you turn off and turn back up? Can you turn off and turn back? Oh, talking about everything I had on going here. Yeah, I got it fixed now. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for being in the Pink House as well. And Linda Gamble, thank you for everything that you do and everything that you've been doing. Linda, we love you. You can see that pretty face. Y'all can see that pretty face. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me see. 28 likes and 37 in the chat. Okay. Is this Janetta Boyd? Thank you, Janetta, for being here. Justice, let me see. Peace, love, and prayers. Oh, that's what we need. Peace, first of all. Peace, love, and prayers. Thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and get to talking about this misfit. May, thank you, May, for being in the chat as well. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and talk about this clown of a food. I don't know which way you can say it, but it all sounds the same to me. 34 and 36. Thank you, Linda. No matter how you say it, he is a clown. He is a food. He's a misfit. He's everything that you can imagine. Hi, Impetitious. Thank you, and happy Wednesday, Pinkie and everyone. Thank you, Impetitious, for being here. Thank you so much for being in the Pink House and always letting me know what day it is during the week, because I do forget. I know I look sleepy because I am. I took medicine, so I look sleepy. Okay, but I'm feeling okay, guys. Let me see. And Petitious and hello to everybody. Okay, now let's go ahead and get on with this thing with Martel. You know, he is Taffy in here? Taffy, there she is. Did I forget you, Taffy? I hope I didn't. There's Taffy. And see, guys, when y'all say hello to people, shout them out. And if I forget somebody, that reminds me to go back and check. Did I forget to see? Did I miss her? 40 and 49. That is great. That means everybody is hitting that like button. We just need a few more people to hit it. But anyway, yesterday Martell when he's still acting out. The man is still acting. Oh, let me get my pen. The man is still acting out, acting a plum food, and an ignorant food. And so I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. But what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and read over it, what he did with from the sun, and then when I get through with this, I'm going to go ahead and drop my link so we can pull it up. I dropped my link so you all can come on up. And then once I have you all come on up, we're going to go ahead and just spend the whole hour. You all can go on any subject with this crazy food. And for the people that don't know who that crazy food is, sometimes you just have to remind people what that food looks like. And so I'm going to show you all what that food looks like. And so y'all remember when he was in jail, right? When he got locked up. Yeah, everybody remember that one. So when he got locked up, and this is when he had the domestic violence. Hi, Taffy. Wait, Martel is so sick, puppy. He needs help. He does need help, and everything. You're right. Thanks for everyone. This is a free way to support Mama Pinkie's channel. Thank you. Thank you, Sun Kiss. Thank you. Now, everybody know this is one sick animal, okay? And we all know he's sick. But this is when he was charged with just last month, charged with domestic violence. And he was booked in the Madison County Jail. And he stayed there for what I think is 3 hours. He got locked up around 4:01 or 4:02 and got out at 7 or 7:01, 7:02, something like that. But he was in there just say 3 hours and everything. And he had to be bonded out. And first they had set no bond, and then they did set a bond, for him. And that bond that they set for him, let me see, that bond that they did set for him was for, it was a $6,000 bond, but the person had to only pay the 10% to get him out, so they paid $600 for him to be released from the jailhouse. Okay, and then just a few weeks ago he went on the Tasha K show. He did the Tasha K interview, and he thought it was going to be a way to bring Mel down. He was going to do everything in his power to bring Mel down. And basically, let me just tell you this. I think he's doing this because Mel just rejected him. Mel do not want him because he's a narcissist and can't be have a woman not want him or to turn him down is like, that don't happen to me. That don't happen to me. That may happen to other people, but not him. But who wants a fool that like him? He can't even help himself. So I think this is all out of anger, all out of revenge, all out of the fact that he was turned down. Mel won't take him back because if y'all remember, all last year, he said that all last year, he had said that he's going to be married by next year, right? He said he was going to be married by next year. He's not married. So he is still running around not married. And as the time got closer, he was hoping Mel would take him back. And for him to be telling the Fletchers of this when they was at their, they was having dinner out on that night out, right? And he met them on their night out. And for him to tell them he's going to be married by the end of the year, and they said you got to have a girlfriend first. You got to have a fiance. You got to, and his idea, like, he don't need a girlfriend. He don't need a fiance because he already done that, been there, and that person is Melanie. She just needs to take him back. And so when that didn't happen, that added a little more fire to was already raging inside of him, and then the fact that no matter where he goes, she just ignores him. All the comeback meetings that they had or expo meetings when they in that little conference room, she ignores him and everything, and he cannot take that. She's been ignoring him for the longest. And you all remember this one time here when he got it, when she ignored him. This picture was taken at the premiere for Spider-Man. He had took that little baby that he got with the little child that he got with his side chick to the premiere, and had the child was squatting all over the ground like he's Spider-Man. Nobody thought that was cute. Nobody thought that was, oh my God, they heart is just freaking their cute little. Nobody thought that. Nobody gave him no compliments that he was hoping to get from that picture. We all just looked at it like a man is crumbling. A man is desperate because this picture was taken right after he was locked up before, if my understanding is correct, after he got locked up before. And he claimed when he was, that's the time he was laying in the bed, claiming that, oh no, he never in his life been to jail. He never been locked up. He's a good guy. And had Ariel on the other live with him, looking all bruised up and face swollen up and eyes. She can't even stand to look at him because she's all swollen up. And so she still had that anger and resentment in her from what he did to her. So knowing he was testing the waters when he had her on there because she could have blabbed all of it. But you can tell she wasn't feeling him. Every chance he gets, he always talks about Mel. And somebody counted when he don't forget the interview with Queen Sheba as well. Remember he had an interview with her that he thought was going to go in his favor, and that didn't go anywhere either. So no matter what he do, nothing goes right for him. And this is one of the shirts that Melanie had made up uh, for abuse. She stand against abuse, and I second that emotion with her. I'm 100% with her when she stands with. She says she stands against abuse. I'm with you, Melanie, on that. And he hates these sweat hoodies. He can't stand these things because when women are wearing those, they're actually saying, I stand against you, Martel, because you're a very abusive person. And all this may be alleged, but it's in my opinion, and that's how I feel about it. So you can't take my feelings away. And I know my eyes are heavy, and they are heavy because I'm trying to keep them up open. Um, and this is that the little thing that when we got it from the when they released this mugshot, and it's this is dated. Booking date was January the 9th of 2024. So in a few more days, it would be 1 month that this was done. Just last month, guys, at 4:02 p.m. Yes, and it says domestic violence and harassing communications. Yes, and that harassment communications, that was because the way he was taunting her and threatening her is through communications. That could be through a phone, which it was through his phone, laptop, or any other kind of uh, this new age technology, should I say, the new age technology. But I'm going to go ahead and get some people up here as well too, because y'all can tell I am so sleepy. Oh my Lord. Don't and you let me tell you something. I slept TMZ. Let me see. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you all something. I slept all day today. I've been sleeping all day. I've been in the car with my husband. I've been to physical therapy today. He let me out finally. I got out the car, goes in. They could tell I was still sleepy. I was still sleepy, and I slept all the way home, slept all the way there. No matter where I went, I've been sleeping. Uh, so that's why I'm looking the way I look. But let's go ahead and get into this thing about Martell with the son. And there's other big outlets that do have this information. And then as soon as I get through with this information, we're going to go ahead and drop that link so we can get some people in here. Okay. Let me just see something. I think I got a few more people that just came into the Pink House. Let me just check. Montel, don't nobody wants to be bothered with you. That's Debbie. Oh my Lord. Linda, 45 likes and 57 in the chat. Thank you guys. Rabbit Running, thank you for being here in the Pink House as well. Linda just saying hello to everyone. And Beverly Childs, thank you for being here as well in the Pink House with me. I do appreciate all of y'all being here. Yes, I do. Thank you, Beverly. And Debbie just saying hello to everybody that just came in. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, only a hit. Dog holler. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, when you're coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I will appreciate it. Yes, I will. Hello, everyone. Stop by to give my thumbs up, like on the video. We'll watch the replay. All right. Thank you, Miss Allen, Dana Allen. Thank you so much. the replay. If anybody, you can always watch the replay as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give me your thumbs up. April Nicole, thank you for being here as well in the Pink House. Okay, guys. Already hit the button. Thank you, the like button. Thank you, Beverly Childs. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and read this. Let me just pull it up for you all so you can see it as well. I'm going to cast it so you all can see. And still, I've been trying to read this whole thing. And for some reason, in order to read it, is that Stephanie? Thank you, Stephanie, for being here. Let me make sure I get you here. Thank you, Stephanie, for being here in the Pink House. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and get it out now. And I hope y'all been having a good day so far. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and keep up with. Hi, Large Curves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in the Pink House. Let me see what you said. Hello, Miss Pinkie in the Pink residence. I'm watching while I work. Okay, well, you continue to work while you are watching, okay? And it was someone else that, Yvonne, Miss Jackson, thank you for being here as well. Thank you, guys. Let me see, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, now what we're going to do, go ahead and watch, okay, or listen. I wish it was a video so I can just play it. Yes, Patricia, thank you for being here. Patricia Dreyer, guys, she's in the Pink House this evening. Thank you for being here in the Pink House. There you go. Yes. Okay. Now, here we go, guys. This is a nasty divorce. This is the Sun, the U.S. Sun that put this out. And I think yesterday when I was doing my live, several people was informing me that the U.S. Sun got some information. I just broke some information on Martel about allegedly abusing the kids. And so I was just in the middle of my live, or just getting ready to start my live, when this information broke. Okay, so we didn't get a chance to go deep into it. So that's why we designed today just to cover this information. All right, so it's a nasty divorce. Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Martell Holt ordered to undergo a psych evaluation after ex accused him of abusing the kids. Yes, thank you. Anita Griffin, thank you for being here. Blessing to Miss Pinkie and the ladies in the chat room. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And guys, let me finish reading this, and then we're going to go ahead and drop the link for everybody. Thank you, Phyllis Crawford, for being here in the Pink House. And thank you, Miss Griffin, for my first $2 super sticker. Thank you. You don't know how I feel about this. You're starting me off right. Thank you. This is, and I do want to thank everybody from yesterday for blessing me with my super stickers yesterday. That was Renata D. She gave me a $20 super sticker yesterday. And that was Miss Z gave me Renita gave me a $20 cash app. Hers was a cash app yesterday, $20 cash app. And then Ms. Z gave me a $10 super sticker yesterday. And then her gave me $5 super sticker yesterday. And then Mocha Ladies Lounge gave me No, Mocha Ladies Lounge. I just spoke, she came in late, so I spoke to her. But Stephanie 614 gave me a $9.99 super sticker. So just one penny, just say it was a $10 super sticker. Thank you all guys for that. And I know today may be a trigger, it may trigger a lot of you, but we must talk about it. And I know it's triggering some people, but we're going to talk about it. And the reason why I'm going to talk about it because Martell hoping that we can push this up under the rug and pretend like it didn't happen so he can keep doing what he's doing. But no, he's not going to do that on my watch. The more we talk about it and expose this person, the more people will say, well, he can't work for me. He can't work for me. He can't do nothing for me. And he have to learn by the things he do that it's not right. You can't keep doing things like this to people and think you're going to get away with it. But Miss Griffin, Anita, thank you for my $2 super sticker today. You just got me started. Okay. Let me see. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. I am. I'm just sleepy. Chat 60 likes and 53 in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, I'm going to give me a money song. I am. I wish I could tell y'all where my husband took me today, but I can't. I can't tell you. I wish I could. He didn't say I can't tell you, but I'm going to be moms for a little while on it. Okay. So it was a nasty divorce for Martel, and like Martel was ordered by the courts to go get undergo a psych evaluation because allegedly he was abusing the kids. And ain't no allegedly in my book. The man, to me, he was abusing the kids. I'm trying to put my feet up. Okay, so Melanie Holt had dragged her ex back to court with new shocking allegations. And let me just say this: talking about how she been dragging him to court. He the one started this stuff. Like she said, you don't start something, don't start a war that your butt can't finish. Okay, and he couldn't finish because he ran out of money really quick during the court times, and he thought he was going to win. They always think that. And you all can, okay. Now let me finish. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell Holt has been ordered to undergo a psych evaluation after his ex has accused him of abusing their kids. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Martell, 42. He's 42, you guys, and acting like he's 10 years old. And Melanie, divorce battle has gotten even more nasty as Melanie, 38, has grown more concerned about his alleged erratic behavior and inappropriate treatment of their children. And I second that emotion, Melanie. Yes. Is this a jacket that's not fitting tight on him? Guys, if y'all notice, this jacket don't look like it's too small for him. You see that? But he do look like I don't know what he looks like. Martel has been ordered by the court to undergo a psych evaluation. Okay, I already read that part. I want you all to see this new sweatsuit that Melanie got on. She showed this off last week. I think it's beautiful. Look how beautifully it fits. Side chick wish she had a body like this and skin look like this. Look at it. And she went back to her old hairdo. This is an old hairstyle that she used to wear back when she first started the show. Yes. I like the color, but I prefer the longer hair. Yes. But either way, she looks beautiful no matter which way she gets her hair. And I would not type in anything complaining about her hair because it looks gorgeous no matter what. The children has been affected for a while. Yes, they have. They have been affected. Miss Reese, thank you for being in the pink house. Thank you for coming in. The jacket fits, but the pants are taking uh, taking his blood pressure through. Oh my God, son, kids, you're being shady, but I love that shadiness. Yes, Martell lost everything, and he may lose the only thing he had left, which is his children, kids. They are gonna turn against him too. I think they already have, because remember, they don't want to go back to his house. They don't. They don't want to go back. Okay. He told one of his kids, read book time, reading. He would clothesline them who talks like this. So sad. Oh, I'm going to have to read that one again. Maybe I just misread it. Okay. Let me go ahead and go through this. All right, guys. Um, let me see. Instead of reading it off the screen, I'm going to read it from my paper. Okay. As of December the 14th, 2023, the court has ordered Martel to undergo a psychological examination after the mom of four filed a motion demanding he submit to a psych evaluation and examination and evaluation ahead of their trial in April. So they're going to trial back in April, okay? They don't have the exact date. Well, they do, but we don't, okay? But it's going to be in April. According to Alabama court docs exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Melanie informed the court that the mental and psychological and emotional stability of the father is at issue. The filing stated, based on the father's, and I want to make sure y'all understand this could be triggering for a lot of you. If so, there's other people in the chat that you can reach out to and talk with you, and they can, or you can step away from your computer for a little while, go get you some water and come back, or you can go get you something to snack on and come back or something, or go check on your kids, and then when you think I'm done, then you can come back. Okay, thank you guys. As well as his the filing states that based on the father's recent erratic behavior at the Manor Children's School. Okay, this is at the school now, guys. Practice in other public places, as well as his inappropriate, unhinged. That means you really gone crazy. Unhinged through. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Unhinged examination and elevation of the father is essential to the court's decision regarding inappropriate issues in this case regarding child custody and visitation. Let's see. She is gorgeous. Yes, she is, Mary. Thank you, Mary. She is. I wonder, do they be crying when it's time to go to his father, to the father's house? Well, allegedly, let me just answer this. Allegedly, this is alleged now that one of the kids, and I know which one it is, allegedly, went to the principal's office and had to talk to one of the people in there about that, how she don't want to go home with her father, that they all don't want to go home to their father. And then when he found out about it, he threw a complete unhinged attack to himself, like all over, not fighting nobody, just all over the place. You know what I mean? So you never know. You never know. The man is hunted. Hi, Cricket 22. Thank you, Cricket, for being here. don't know what that's talking about. That message sent to me. Thank you, Teresa Sublet, for being here. Hello, Pinkie in the chat. I'm glad I caught your live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You know what, Phyllis? I think they all look depressed. Yeah, the oldest one look depressed, but I think they all looking depressed. When you see them, they don't smile when they're around him and taking pictures. But once they're around their mom, they be just posing and smiling and everything. And I think it takes a whole lot of them themselves to get up to go to this scumbag. You know, everyone, can you imagine the crying and praying that Mel does when the kids have to go to him, not calling his name? I understand, Kathy. Yes, and I can imagine that. Oh, yes, I can imagine. And just as Mel had her attorney to call him out, unhinged. Yeah, he is unhinged. Linda says 74 likes and 74 in the chat. 74 and 77. Um, that's why he's jealous and butt hurts look like the last lost Mary shaking my head. Oh my God. Y'all can shade him all day and I do not care. Because I don't care nothing about this food. Hi, Barbara O. Thank you, Barbara, for being in my chat today. Let me see. He felt discarded and another narcissist entered, so he went on an attack. Yes, I'm late. Hope you all are feeling better, Pinkie. Yes, I'm feeling better, Barbara. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Okay, now let me go on to this. Okay, in December the 14th in 2023, the court has ordered Martel to undergo a psych evaluation after mom of four filed a motion demanding he submit to a psych examination and evaluation at the head of their trial in April. Ooh. According to Alabama courts, docs exclusively detained by the U.S. Sun, Melanie informed the court that the mental and psychological and emotional stability of the father is at issue. The filing states, based on the father's recent erratic behavior at the Manor Children School, practice in other public places, as well as the inappropriate, unhinged, and erratic behavior toward the mother in the Manor Children. A, a thought and complete mental, a thorough and complete mental examination and evaluation of the father is essential to the court's decision regarding inappropriate issues, important issues in this case, uh, regarding child custody and visitation. And I'm hoping when they do that child custody or child custody, that she get full custody of the amount of children, her four children. And when it comes to visitation, if you do see the kids, it's one time a week, and that's for supervised time, and that's for a certain amount of hours. Supervised time, certain date, and if you miss it, oh well, we'll have to catch you another time. Uh, and then also that he's been supervised, and that would get under his skin like no other. If he have to be supervised when he's doing things with the kids or seeing the kids, this would get on this man's nerves so fast. And let me see. So, she argued that his actions are detrimental to the physical and emotional and mental well-being of the children, and the fears that the children have already suffered emotional damage as a result, or Martell's erratic and uh, erratic in erratic behavior. Erratic. Okay, that's just showing when he was with Sheree. Sheree don't do nothing for her kids anyway, because they were okay. In the same filing, she claims, now this is from the U.S. Sun, Sheree Winfield, continued to use corporate punishment against their minor children. Corporate punishment. Oh my God. This man is sick, okay? She gave an example of that in December 11, 2023. He allegedly threatened to tear them up. Now, let me just say this again. He allegedly threatened to tear them up. Tear them up, guys. That means he told them, in other words, that's just like a man come telling you, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that. And that's a threat. That's him threatening the kids. In my book. She gave, okay, once I gave them that example about him saying that he's going to tear them up once their divorce case is over, referring to their minor kids, and said in a separate filing from December the 14th that he even offered to allow the children to be on television shows like Love and Marriage Huntsville if he could use corporate punishment in the future. Now, what she's saying about that is he threatened, told them once his court battle is over, he's going to tear them up. I guess to get his anger and everything out on the kids. Now, also, not just threatened to tear them up, but also said that if he can get to use corporate punishment on the kids, on their kids, he would allow them to be on TV. If Melanie agreed to let him do corporate punishment on the kids, he can see himself letting them on TV for the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. What kind of mess is that? What kind of mess is that? Okay. The former couple had four kids together, a daughter, three daughters, and one son. I'm not going to say all their names, but I'm going to leave that out. Everybody know who they are. Three girls and one boy. The TV personality is also the father to another child, son called Knox, with a woman who has been identified as his mistress, Ariel Curry. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Okay, third time's a charm. Even though the ex-divorce was initially finalized in March 2021, they went back to court the following year to modify their custody agreement. Although everything was thought to be resolved, Melanie filed a new petition in July of 2023. Modified legal custody in the visitation schedule, mainly due to Martell's alleged mental and emotional abuse of the minor children. In the filing obtained by the U.S. Sun, the Behind Every Man host claims her ex continues to use corporate punishment that is excessive and abusive toward the minor children, including but not limited to choking. Now, I want you all to hear this now. Choking. Let me just take this down for 1 second so y'all can hear me, okay? So y'all can hear this and see me. And the following attained by U.S. Sun, the Behind Every Man host claims her ex-husband to use corporate punishment that is excessive and abusive. Okay. Now, when they said that because Melanie is a host on another two of O's networks shows. behind every man, plus the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so that's why they say that. Okay, and let me just make sure I haven't missed anybody. So, sure, we got 80 and 84. 87 and 94. Thank you for keeping track of my numbers. Um, Sick individual. Yes, he is. Okay. We're getting ready to finish up this reading. I love that Melanie threw her girls a birthday party to take their mind off his long week of being with that monster. Yes, I'm glad too. That monster, the kids and roller skates and were around family and family members. Sugar Mama had fun. Yes, I do agree, Cheryl. Hi, the real Nikki. Thank you for coming into the Pink House, real Nikki. Thank you. Um, let me read the last of this portion here. Mhm. And the Fallons attained. Okay. Okay. And the Fallons contained. Okay, we read that. Let me see what excessive and abusive toward the children, using but not limited to choking. Okay, these are some of the things the kids allegedly told their mother that he did: choking them, grabbing them, pushing the man son. Seemed like he was doing most of this to their son Tank, pushing the mannered son, punching the son, hitting all the children, pulling and twisting them. Oh my God! So he just punched them, uh, grabbing them, pushing them, and choking them. Oh my God! This man is sick. He's taking all of his anger and abuse out on these kids. Somebody. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God. We was in the courthouse. Martell had taken her book. He was told by his attorney it was going to cost him around $2,000. Melanie said, "No, you started the bottle. Now I'm going to finish. You started the battle, and I'm going to start to finish the war." Remember, I said that earlier, guys. She said, don't start a fight or something that you can't finish." Yes, but oh gosh, this man is sick. He is a sick puppy. He is a sick puppy, guys. Let me see what we started. We're gonna start here. We're gonna start right here in this first paragraph here. Oh, I don't even have it up no more. Let me put it back up for y'all. Okay. I'm so glad that the son put his dirty little secret out too, Justice, for everyone to see. Yes. And the real Nikki. Oh gosh. The real Nikki. And then we have Gloria saying hi. Okay. And then also she also said he exhibit behaviors that has been negligent and unstable and has grown a lack of proper parenting when it comes to his care for the minor children during his custody time. In addition, she gave examples of some of his threats, including reportedly saying he would knock them out. Ooh. They're too young to be knocked out, okay? Wait till Tank get a little older so he can knock you out, okay? And then, in addition, she gave examples of some of the threats, including reporting, saying he would knock them out. Apart from being concerned about the children's mental well-being, she said that she concerned about Martell's mental stability since he continued to relocate, has violent personal previous court orders, invalidated previous court orders, and has his own and has even threatened to um, distribute a sex tape that the partners created during their marriage. This man threatened the release of sex tape. He's threatened to do things to the kids. He's threatened a lot of things. This man, oh my God. So glad the son put this dirty secret out. I am too. You don't know how glad I am. I am like super glad. I'm so glad I can eat some popcorn right about now. Good evening, Miss Pinkie. Thank you, Mary White. Thank you for being here in the Pink House. Let me see. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Well, there's no protection order. No, none that I know of, Janetta. It may be, let me keep reading. Melanated Energy, thank you for being here as well. And Petitious, Miss Black Titanic. Have Miss Black Titanic came into the house or I missed her? Y'all know I miss people. Let me just see. Let me scroll up. Miss Black Titanic, if you're in the house, I need you to, I can drop the link so you can come on in. Come on up. Hope all is well. Let me, why is it I see certain people and I don't see the other? Tell you what, I'm going to drop the link if she's in the house because I can't tell whether she's here or not. And let me just see. Let me just read this last little part and then we'll be done and I'll be dropping the link, guys, okay? Can we start calling CPS and getting Justice Department to investigate who's covering for Martel? During the TK interview, he mentioned calling a lady to help him at the police station. I don't know, Nikki. I guess people can call CPS. I'm not sure. You can do that on your own, and I can't say to call and I can't say not to call, but if you all feel it's warrant to make that call, go ahead. Melanie made a post yesterday. Black Titanic, if you're in the house, I did drop my link down for you. I dropped the link down for you. Melanie made a post yesterday saying, when you talk too much, you mess up your, I hope I get a bag. And Melanie, right. He went on Tasha K in any platform he could, running his mouth. Melanated Energy, good afternoon. This is my link. So I'm going to put it up. So let me just read these last few little paragraphs and then we're going to go ahead and drop the link. Okay, guys? What Mary say? We do need to find out who that lady is at the PO station because she needs to be reported and fired. I hear you on that one, Mary. Yes, we do need to find out who she is. Black Titanic, if you're in the house, please, you can come on up. I can't see you. Isn't that strange? Y'all can see people, but I can't. It says, okay. Given all this, she requested the court only allow him daytime visits with the children or the kids until they enrolls in therapy and anger management. He ain't gonna do neither one of them. You don't see Black Titanic either? I don't either. Thank you, Real Nikki, so I'm not losing my mind. Martel fires back. Martel reported to Melanie's filing 4 months later in November and also filed a court claim against her. That's ridiculous that he keeps getting away with all the evil doings. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Somebody needs to lock him up. Instead of addressing the motivational speaker's specific corporate punishment claims, he insists, claiming she is the one who's willing for and contentious something violations. The order by spanking the minor children, MHH3. Who is MHH3? That must be Sugar Mama. He also said that she filed the modifications in bad faith and with unclear hands, explaining she has continuously filed frivolous and untruthful motions so that she may be in control of all decisions regarding the minor children. The old star goes on to accuse Melania, that must be Melanie, of violating. It got to be Melanie. The old star goes on to accuse, got to be Melanie, of violating their agreement of not filing their children and also posting about them on social media. He claims her bringing them into the spotlight has financial gain since she believes that it's to be in the best interest of the children to be filmed, as it would provide them emotional opportunities, economic opportunities. Let me just see. Y'all got to remember, I can barely see. I don't see Black Titanic. I didn't see her either. I didn't see her either. Let me just get to this. Okay. He claims her bringing them into the spotlight has financial gain since she believes to be in the best interest of the children to be filmed, as it would provide them economic opportunities. It would. It would provide them with opportunities. And in her December response, Melanie denied his frivolous accusations and with reference to the spanking and asked for the economic opportunities. She said that she believes in affording the children with every opportunity that is beneficial and desirable of the children in aiding in their success in life. Until their April trial, the court has ordered the former couple to attempt to resolve their issues through mediation. Oh, that ain't going to work then. I know that ain't going to work, to resolve something through a mediation, because that's not him. Okay. Under their April trial, the court has ordered the former couple to attempt to resolve their issues through mediation. The U.S. Sun has reached out to Melanie and Martell's attorney for comment. Okay, this is the last portion, guys, right here. A shocking arrest. After all this went down to court, news broke that Martel was arrested for third-degree domestic violence and harassment on January the 9th of 2024. According to TMZ, he had a warrant out for his arrest after allegedly sending harassment, communication to his accuser, who has not been identified. That dates back to April 2022. Well, we know who that is. He was booked into the Madison County Sheriff Office and was released about 3 hours after posting bond. His publicist told the media outlet at the same time. Martell Holt adamantly denies any intentional harm or has harassment toward the accuser. We believe that these allegations are the result of a misunderstanding, and we are confident that the legal process will ultimately vindicate Mr. Holt. Martel remains committed to being a devoted father and maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship with Miss Rodgers and Miss Curry for the well-being of their children. Okay, and I think that is it, guys. And then you can just see that they got some pictures of them. That's when he had the good life going on before he gave it all away for a tramp. Okay, the good life. Melanie looked so beautiful in that. The good life before he gave it all away with his pajama pants on, and that's still not too shabby, Martell. I don't know where Sheree was, but they always. He said it was a business relationship, and she said that was her boo. Uh, that was her boo, and she knows she lied. Okay, that was a lie altogether. So now I'm going to go ahead and be drop my link and try to bring anybody up that want to come up. We just 1 hour and 12 minutes into the live, and we'll devote the rest of the live hearing from if you have any concerns, if you want to say something, if you want to give a prayer out to the family. We're talking the family of Melanie and the kids, or Miss Van, and we're not talking about Martell. We don't care about Martell. Okay. Let me just go ahead and remove this. Okay. Did my let me see. Did my disclaimer ever come up? I don't remember that sucker ever popping up. Okay, but if it didn't, I just put it up, guys, so you all can see it. Because I swear I don't remember it coming up. But I'd rather be on the safe side than no side at all. So let me go ahead and put my link down. So anybody that want to come up, you're welcome to come up. Okay. Okay, I just dropped my link. So if anybody do want to come up, you're welcome to do so. Real Nikki, this is what needs to happen. It makes no sense that all these people see that he is violent and crazy, a crazy behavior. Yes, he is. 96 and 88. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Y'all just whipping it up for me. And let's see what Mary said. That judge needs to be removed and reported because she's not handling this case appropriately. The children are in the danger as long as they are with this crazy self. Hi, Mary. I mean Vanessa. I'm just reading Mary's comment. Hi, hi. How you doing today?
Hi, how are you? I know that Mary and I have the same last name, so that's probably why you got this mixed
Yeah,
up.
because I, I I I don't know. It was like I was just reading her chat and then clicked on you, and I was thinking the same thing. Okay, how you doing today?
I am fine. I am fine. I'm
Tell
just
me what's on your mind about what's going on here.
that is just so concerning and that is so sad. I don't understand why the court, well, we don't really know, but I'm hoping that the court has not allowed him access to the kids until the next court hearing.
Right.
And then when you were reading the article, I feel that his response back to her
Uh huh.
when he said she spanked Sugar Mama,
Right.
I think he chose Sugar Mama instead of the other kids because Sugar Mama can't really verify
Right.
whether or not that has happened or not. Martell is playing games, and it's going to eventually not go into his favor because if he's acting out at the school, that's witnesses.
Hmm.
If he's acting out at their extracurricular activities, those are witnesses.
Yeah.
And then if he's also acting out at the Behind Every Man production, those
Right.
are additional witnesses. So I think the delay is because people, I think some people are not understanding. When you go, I have not experienced this, so I'm only speculating.
Okay.
When you go to court, a lot of people, both on the mother
Wait,
and father.
can everybody mute for while
Yeah, somebody got
everybody
something
else is
on.
speaking? Hello, everyone. Hello, Cheryl, Sunkiss, and
Hello.
Kathy. How you all doing today?
I'm good. And yourself? How you doing,
I'm
Mom?
doing much better. Can y'all
Hello,
mute
everyone.
while Vanessa is speaking, and then I'm gonna have then Cheryl, Taffy, and then Sunkiss take the floor afterwards. Thank you, guys.
Yes, I think that when you're going through a divorce or when you're going through a child custody matter, there has been several times that the woman will say she was abused or the child is abused or the man, would say that also. And
Right,
the judge doesn't really know who's telling the truth. But I feel that it will really work out in Melanie's favor because it's not just her coming into the courthouse saying that anymore. At first, it was just her.
right.
And like as I said, I'm only speculating. I don't know for sure. But I'm thinking that it was only her talking about the abuse. But when they go back in there, Martell is going to have hell on his hands because there's so many witnesses involved now.
Mhm.
There's so
Right.
many other people involved to the point where it's not just her saying that he's unhinged, he's what he's doing to the kids, and I just feel that this is going to really go into her favor, and his antics that he's doing is not going to continue. I'm just hoping and praying that nothing happened to the children because 4 months can feel like a year.
Yeah, you're
So
right about that. 4 months could feel like a year when you're dealing with somebody like him and all the
yeah.
stuff that he brings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's all I wanted to say. I feel like he said it was the youngest one, Sugar Mama, that Melanie was spanking because she's so young and she can't really say whether it happened or not. He can use her as her being manipulated or someone told
right,
her this, that, or the other. The other ones are older and they can
right.
really articulate their feelings better. So he's going
Yeah,
to say the youngest one because she's you know too young to be believed.
yeah. I
But
understand.
but that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to give someone else a chance to talk, and I just feel that this is going to end soon, sooner than later. I hope, and
I hope
I
so.
I really hope he doesn't have them because she asked for just daytime visits,
Daytime supervision, yes,
but
she
it
did.
doesn't say whether or not that's been granted or not, and
Mm-mm.
I hope that's been granted.
Right. And then if it is daytime, more that means they won't be spending the night at his home. And that would be a
Exactly.
blessing around that woman. Mm,
I'm
mm.
just so glad that his dumb butt has left all types of crumbs all over the place.
Oh,
Just
yes.
more witnesses, more evidence, just piling up, piling up, piling up.
Right.
But we
Okay.
also have to think about that once he lose custody of these kids, he don't have anything else other than these children. What is he gonna do after that?
Right. That is scary to think about to me. What
Exactly.
is he going to do?
Hey,
Exactly.
Mm.
Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa.
Okay.
Hey,
Uh,
Vanessa.
Yes.
I just want to, when you mentioned that, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna step back because I'm gonna go last. But I just wanted to kind of, touch bases with you on with. I think you have a great point. And then two, the fact that he's so clumsy and they just come out windmilling just to get a reaction from people. Think about that. What you said, and then he using sugar mama, but they lie so much, but he shouldn't be concerned about sugar mama. He shouldn't be using her at all because on Tasha K, he said he tried to insinuate that that wasn't his child. So why is he concerned about Sugar Mama?
Well, what I think he's doing is that that interview that he had with Tasha K is not has not been presented at the court. He's telling the court Sugar Mom. I think he's telling the court Sugar Mama because she's the youngest one. That's what I think. And once that court that Tasha K video is presented, he's not gonna be able to use it anymore because what he said.
Exactly. So he, like you say, he's leaving crumbs everywhere. And you made an excellent point because you know Mel's lawyer is going to grab that video. You know she's going to use that. So
She should grab everything because I did see her put a video, she put a note out on I think on her Instagram page or maybe on YouTube. I don't remember, but I remember seeing a note from Dawn asking all content creators to provide her with whatever
yeah.
information and evidence that they have. So they gathering up as much as they possibly can. I
So
wish
what
I had
you
some
so,
evidence to
I
give.
know. That's right. So yeah, but that was a good point. So I just wanted to mention that with him mentioning Sugar Mama, you know, he tried to rob her for her goods, for her money. That wasn't
Oh,
enough.
he
You
didn't
know,
try. He did.
yeah. So now he wants to use her as bait again. And so now you want to use her as bait, trying to insinuate something, but then you throw her under the bus on Tasha K, and it's going to blow up in your face in court.
I
So
feel.
that's just
I'm sorry. Continue.
no. That's
Uh,
all I wanted to say. That you're
yeah.
I
going.
just feel that it's really ridiculous, and the judge should be able to see through his antics because one minute throwing out accusations that Sugar Mama may not be yours, but then you don't want them on the show because of money, but that's the same money you wanted a part of.
But whose picture did he use with Basement Billy?
Sugar Mama.
There you go. So that's gonna you go against him too. So he they are so, like I said, all they want to do is just put out bad energy and suck whatever from whomever just so they can be able to get that narcissistic supply, and it blows up in their face. Every time it blows up in their face because here's the thing: Mel is relying on our heavenly Father, so it's going to get shot down every time. But they just grab at when they as they fall, they just grab at whatever and snatch you down with them. But it blows up in their face every time. It's just wow, wow.
I wanted
Look,
to ask
at the end of
everyone.
the
I
day,
wanted to ask everyone a question because I've thought about something else too. In
What?
regards to him going to counseling, seeing that he's financially strapped, he's financially struggling. I'm wondering if he have health insurance because he's probably not going to counseling because he can't afford the sessions, or two, I think he knows something wrong with him.
Oh.
With
I
look,
think
at the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna say. For one thing, the judge is not gonna pull Sugar Mama into the chambers. She's too young. She's
right.
only 3.
That's why
What
he
they're
used
gonna
to.
do is they're gonna pull the oldest one in, which is Mariah, who just turned 12. They're going to pull Mariah into the chambers, most likely, allegedly, and in my opinion.
Mhm.
The judge is going to pull her into the chambers, and the judge is going to ask, what has Martell been doing? How have things been going since she's been over there visiting her father? What has he been doing? And then Mariah will tell the judge, he's hitting us, he's doing this to us, he's doing that to us. He has an order that says he cannot put his hands on those children. Period. I don't care if it's Sugar Mama, Malia, Melanie, I don't care. Tank, I don't care. He's not supposed to put his hands on those children. He has a direct order from the judge. So when he go in there thinking that he could use Sugar Mama all he wants to, the judge is not going to want to hear from Sugar Mama. She's 3, and Sugar Mama talk better than him. Sugar Mama talks very well for a 3-year-old. She talks. You can tell that Melody teaches her because she talks good. So hold up, shorty. Hold up, bish. Ain't gonna happen because they're not gonna even bring Sugar Mama into it.
I
So he
remember.
could forget about that.
I remember her even telling him no, she not gonna sit on her mommy's
She
lap.
talks very
So,
well. She talks very
Mhm.
well. That girl talks better than him. She talks better than him. She talks great. You could tell Melody sits down and teaches them and teaches them. I take pleasure in seeing that Martel is suffering. I take pleasure in seeing
I
Martel.
do too,
I
and
take pleasure in seeing Martel suffer every time he turn on that fake Instagram page and sit back and watch Melody glow up,
the reason
make money.
The reason why I feel so good about saying that, because I remember all that stuff he was saying to Melanie, trying to purposely hurt her. I don't know if I would have married her if I would have met Ariane first. All the stuff that
Martell,
he did,
right?
all the stuff that side chick did,
But
everything you said, everything you did. I feel so much pleasure with seeing it backfire on you
right, because
now.
Martell is the manager of perception. He goes on social media to make it appear to look like he's a ride or die for Ariane. He don't want Ariane. He is bored with Ariane. Ariane is going through hell right now. Why? Because the woman he really want to be with don't want him anymore.
That
And
is.
and like Sunkist was saying, when they find out that you don't want them no more and you're never coming back, is when they get the most unhinged. So he is suffering. He has no money. He is right back at Terry Heights where he was so afraid to go back to. He is now back there because you cannot cheat, lie, steal, and AB somebody and think that karma is not going to be laying right next to you every night when you wake up and when you go to bed. So
Mhm.
that's the bottom line. Martell he know and I know he was not supposed to put his hands on those children. He has an order to not
Hey,
do it.
Sure, let me ask you a question.
So that's
So
it.
You
Huh?
sure, let me ask you a question. So you said
Yes.
you've been studying narcissism, right? You said you've been
I mean,
studying it.
I've been reading on it and studying it, and it does
Okay.
say when they go do a no contact order, they become unhinged. They go on smear campaigns and all this other stuff.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So I know you've studied this part, but when with narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths,
Mm-hmm.
when they are presented with anything authoritative, when it anything,
Mm-hmm.
how do they respond to that?
The rules don't apply to them. They don't
Exactly.
follow rules.
Exactly. They don't.
They don't follow.
They
Right.
become more obstinate when in any way.
Right. They
So
don't follow.
that is why when it comes to anybody that's telling them the law
Right. I get
don't
it.
apply. So when it comes to them telling him not to touch the kids, not to go to her house, not to call her, not to contact her via any kind of way, when he wakes up and he wants that narcissistic hit, the laws don't apply to him.
Right. And I
So
understand that. And I
I'm no,
understand
what I want you no, let me say this much.
because it was my
When it
take.
comes to him with the kids, if he wants to do that and if he thinks it's going to get to her, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Right. But
So
it's not get. All right.
I'm not saying that he may do it.
I
Even if
understand.
he has to get online and make her think that he has done it, he'll
Right.
do
I
that
know.
or either he's going to outright do it. One or
Right.
the other.
But the problem with Martell is it's not getting to her. It's not. He's not going to see Melody in that closet crying. He's not going to see her depressed. He's
She
not
may
going to
not,
see
she
her.
may not show that to him, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
definitely
It's best that
sure.
she don't.
I'm definitely sure
Even if
that
she's
that
in
is
her house,
bothering her.
even if it's in her house and it's bothering her, he can't see it because he get a hard on every time he see her upset. They're the author of chaos. That's what he want. He want to see her do that online.
Yeah.
Whatever it's best that you do it behind doors.
But
Never
sure,
never
sure.
show him your emotions
that
ever.
that that's that is what I have been trying to push. That's the slant I've been going by for however long. I've been trying to say
I agree with you.
she is going to cry on her pillow every night, but when she leaves, she keeps her poker face on. And different ones has been saying no,
No,
this is not
Wait,
going to happen. That's not going to happen.
look, I don't
She
know
is
wait,
no. Let me finish. Let me finish.
because it was my
She
turn.
is feeling.
All right.
wait, guys.
She
Let me just say something. Taffy, I see you keep dropping down. Is something wrong with your line, your phone?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
This is the
it keeps it keeps kicking me out. Every time it just keeps kicking me out. So I think I'm just going to get out because probably when ever get a chance to say something, it just might kick me out.
tell
But
you
yeah,
what.
it'll it,
Tell you what. Go ahead and you can go ahead and talk right quick. As soon as
Cheryl.
Sun gets finished, I
Oh,
want you to just in case you get kicked out, stay up until you Soon as Sun
Okay,
Kids say
if I
please,
get kicked
and I
out, I'll
want
try to get back in again. Yeah, it just keep doing that, so I'll just try to get back in it again.
did you want to speak now? You go ahead and speak. So
Well,
just
I
I
in
was
thought I
just
was
case.
gonna
I thought I was
agree.
talking.
I just wanted to say one little thing. I wanted to agree with one, the first girl that was speaking, and when she was saying how Martel is leaving all these crumbs. Well, see, it's more
Mhm,
eyes on this now. They got the
Mhm.
Sun News. That's not just a local news station. That's national. So everybody's seeing that.
mhm.
TMZ is involved in it. So it's more eyes on it now. It's more people looking at this thing. So I think things are going to change now. It's going to be a page is going to turn. He going to have to pay for some of this stuff. I don't think it's just going to be swept under the rug again. And then it was another thing I was kind of wondering, would those children, would the five of them ever get along and be like one group of sisters and brothers? I often wonder
That,
about that. How is that
How
going to
can you
end?
do that when? How can you
Yeah.
do that when he's gonna pin them against each
uh,
other?
Sun
Yeah.
Kids, do you
Well,
want to answer
you're
that one? Because
now you're
All
saying
right,
that.
now I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop down now. But if I can get
Okay.
back up, I'll try to come back up.
Okay. And Sun Kids
okay.
going to answer your question on that one.
Okay, when she was saying that, what who five of who get along, when she say that, was she talking about?
The Eminem
The
Um,
little
kids
one.
and the youngest one.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was.
no,
Yeah.
they won't. And unfortunately, I'm my here. One, I'll say this to the day. I'm a realist. I call a thing a thing. And if we're going to talk about life and what's in front of us, if
Oh,
we want to not be like Martell and the followers his followers that have veils over their eyes, we have to look at what's in front of us, or just be like them and walk around blindly. So
mm,
my thing is, we need to look at the situation and call it what it is. And the thing is, I'm going to always call it what it is. They will never get along. And here's why. Because kids are way smarter than what we give them credit. He is picking up on the environment around him, and he's, even when he's not even paying attention, subconsciously he's picking up on the energy of bullying with both of his parents. Not only that, is he needs to be he needs he needs to be tested. Not just from autism or ADHD, not just that, but also, again, as I just said yesterday or the other day, that we just learned that you can be born with NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. You can be born with it. From what I'm seeing and what I have seen and gathered and going on, what else, what we've talked about, I wouldn't be shocked that he was born with it. I don't know. I haven't assessed him. I don't know. That's not what I do. But from what I've seen, what I've heard, no, they won't ever get along. And because of how he's been reared and what he's been taught by them, they'll never get along. Ever get along.
I think the
I don't know
Eminem
how
Unfortunately.
kids. I
Martell
think
gonna
the
get along with.
Eminem kids will have
right.
resentment towards him because what
Mm.
they've had to endure with their father. They're going to relate that to that little boy.
Right.
Look,
You know what?
I
Even
don't see how anything
I
gonna come
think
together when Martell might be in jail. He may not be
I
able to
think
raise them at all. He may not be
I
able to raise
think
them at
with
all.
with Mel's kids are very, very sweet and kind. I can see them being like her, being able to, rise above it all. I can see them eventually saying, "Well, we'll see how we can give him a chance." I can see them trying to work it out as they get older. But because he's so toxic and his environment, where he comes from, no, I can see eventually with Mel's kids with therapy and the type of person Mel is, talking to them and trying to get them eventually when they're ready to try
Right.
to
Yeah.
rise above it. Him, I just with him,
I could
I
I can see him on chain gang. He'll probably be in prison most of his life.
Right.
yeah.
What'd you say, Taffy?
Like
Because
Melanie.
I'm sure the little boy has seen a lot of abuse in the household where
Yeah.
he's at as well.
Yeah.
Like Melody
He
said
abuses his
about public
sister.
day.
He
Like Melody.
he abuses Paris, and she endorses that behavior. She makes him think, she stamps it, and here's the thing: she manufactures that behavior. She lets him know that the way he treats his sister is okay. She jumps on his side when he abuses her. So just times that by whatever when it comes to the Rodgers kids. Times it by that. So I just don't see it. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But
Allegedly,
yeah.
Tyrese is not even with.
Let me just say, Black Titanic. Thank you for coming in the Pink House. We got Black Titanic here, guys.
Rising.
I dropped the link, Black Titanic, for you if you
Grand
want to come
Rising.
up. I just dropped the link for you.
In my
Where is
opinion,
that
allegedly,
link? Did I just drop it? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Wait, let me just I saw if anybody do want to Black Titanic, I just dropped the link for you. If you want to come on up, come on up. You know, Black Titanic, she has her own channel as well, but we are co-hosts. Let me see what she just said. The school should have had Martel arrested when he came up into
exactly.
Yes, they should have.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yes.
They're the ones letting Martel get away with stuff. It ain't Melody, it's them. The courts.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones. I mean, you know this guy's unhinged. Why would you give him joint custody when you know this guy's unhinged and you have an order against him for putting his hands on Tank? This is the court. This ain't Melody. Everybody, a lot of people say Melody should do this and Melody should do that. I get annoyed with that because now we see that she behind the scenes, she was making moves behind the scene. Now we see that she was doing this all along. She's not going to come on there and tell everybody what's on her mind and everything that she's going to do. She just go and do it. Just like Melody said yesterday, he talked too much. And I agree with her. He talks too much. He went on Tasha K. He went on all these platforms and talked to whoever he wanted to talk to. And now he done wrote a check that his ass can't cash by running his mouth. I agree with Melody when she said that yesterday. He talks too much.
What did he do at the school? What was he doing? Did they ask him to leave?
Acting a fool.
But he came in there
Yelling.
upset about something?
Yes.
Because the kids didn't want to go back home with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the girls, I think it was the oldest one, that went to the school. I went up in the office and reported that she didn't want to go home with him anymore.
Exactly.
Or something to the effect. And
during the time where he could not, during the time where he couldn't see the kids for 56 days,
right.
he went up to the school because he said he have lunch with them every day. So he went up to the school, and when they told him that he doesn't have permission to enter, he can't be there because of the court order, he went off.
Yeah, I remember that when he went off when he went up to the school and he couldn't see him.
Right, but how can
he should have been arrested then.
How can the school ignore Mariah telling them, next to the oldest one telling them that they don't want to go home with him? What do that have to do with
mandated? They are mandated. They should have reported that. That should have been reported because they're mandated.
The kids say they don't want to go home with him. So it's a reason why kids would say, I don't want to go home with my own parent. So
no, you report that.
To come and visit. They don't want to go home with him. They don't want to go back home with him when school is out. They don't want to go back home with him. They know when school is out, they got to go back home with him. And they don't want to go back home with him because they already know what he's going to do when they get back home.
Yeah. He did threaten them whenever this court case is over that he's going to get them. What he's going to do to him after this is all over and stuff.
And he better hope he don't go to jail because the same things he inflict on those kids, those inmates are going to inflict on him.
Well, I'm wondering if Melanie had a talk with that editor because how would the Diane Cooper, the person that wrote that article, know that the kids said that they only will go back with him if they stop hitting him? Did they say that to the court? Because I don't think they told the court that yet. I'm wondering, did Melanie have a talk with the editor? Because how would they know?
Right. Well, U.S. Sun got a hold of the court's information. But it says right here, I'm going to read this part here, where it says, in the same filing, she claimed Sheree Whitfield and the ex continued to use corporate punishment against their mannered children. She gave an example that on December 11, 2023, he allegedly threatened to tear them up. Exact words, to tear them up
Well,
once
where
this
did she get
divorce
that
case
from
is
though?
over.
The
Huh?
probably the court type
Right. Once this divorce case is over, referring to their amount of kids that, and said in a separate filing that December the 14th, that he even offered to allow the children to be on the television show Love and Marriage Huntsville if he can use corporate punishment in the future.
I'm wondering what type of judge if he's going to say that in court and they allow him to continue to see the
No, he didn't say
kids.
that in court yet, but
I
the
didn't
kids,
think
the
so.
kids are
I
coming
didn't
back.
think
The kids are
so.
coming back, telling Melody all of that.
That's
The
coming
kids,
from the kids.
So
the kids
Melanie
tell
must have
Melody
had
everything.
Melanie must have had a conversation with the editor.
No, she talks to her kids and tell her
Right.
kids if Martel does anything to them,
Yeah,
tell
the
her.
kids said that.
Kids told her, not the editor. The kids
Right.
told her. They tell her everything that Martel
Y'all
does.
not understanding what I'm
Well, who
saying.
told the
We
editor?
oh,
Who
we,
told the editor?
Oh, I don't know who told the editor.
how
They could have
yeah
got it
how
from. I don't know.
because
That
if
I
the
don't
not
know.
kids
sure.
if the kids told Melanie, how would she know to write that?
That I don't know.
Right.
That
I
can't
don't
say.
know, but I do know that allegedly the information that information was given to the attorney, and the U.S. Sun got happened to get their hands on the court doc some kind of
Right.
way. I'm not
So
sure.
they had a court date. I think they were in court December
And they're not going
No,
right.
court-
They're not going to go back into April sometime.
to April. They were in there December of last year, and they go back in April. So
They had a court hearing
had a
January the
court hearing.
30th, and it was continued.
Right.
And so
Let me
what? So
welcome
So
Debbie up.
this
Thank
must
you
be
for
was
coming
told
out.
on the 30th.
I don't know when it was told, but you know, I mean, it's meant for this to come out. Martel thought he was slick, and all
Right.
the
Let
stuff
me
that
just
came out.
welcome Debbie up, guys. Hi, Debbie, for coming up.
Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
What you got
hey,
to say,
girl.
Debbie?
Aunt Debbie. Whirlwind on Debbie. Let him have it.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Well, they got the information from court documents. The Sun
Right.
got it, and
Right.
now other papers are getting it as well.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
Marhellian from hell,
Yeah.
he's really, how can I put this?
You're
Not
trying to find
only
the
is
right
he
word.
ABing the children, he's terrorizing, he's taunting,
Mm-hmm.
and really he could go to jail for that
Exactly.
because that's like assaulting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
He taunting them. Yeah.
Yeah, he doing all that. See what he doing. Because he can't get back with Melody,
Exactly.
and these kids are not on his side doing what he say.
That's right.
Then he's making them pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, he's telling them it's your fault that we're not back together.
Right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Come on, Debbie. Thank you.
So that's why he wants to whoop and come out. He gonna do this and he gonna tie these kids up and choking them and going on.
Right. Right.
That's why he said if you can put them on TV as long as you let me do corporal punishment once it's finished.
Right.
Bastard.
Now he ready to whoop somebody and they ain't did nothing.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
So that means that you bullying and you assaulting these kids.
Right. And then he's under he
And you
got court
threatening them.
order that he can do it in peace without nobody bothering him because it was agreed to. If that is, it's not saying that it was agreed to now, but if it passed and Melanie agreed to it, or the courts have put it out there and there's an agreement made, then if you do anything to the kids with him or anything, he can say that was a part of his agreement in court.
And Martel.
Well, what mother is gonna agree to that?
Thank you.
Not
No
that
mother.
Thank
nobody.
you. Nobody.
Only
That's
person
Terrorizing
crazy.
those children.
You know.
If
Yeah.
he said that in court, that would be proof enough to let them know that something is wrong with him.
Right.
But you got to understand, Alabama favors
Right.
men more than they do women.
Right.
But you know, Melanie is not going to agree to nothing like that because that's her children.
Of course not. You're not
She's
gonna
already fighting for them right now.
AB and their children. No way.
But just the
What
thought
needs
of
to
what
happen,
he
the
said.
Justice Department needs to step in
Right.
and clear out that police department.
Right. because that's probably what's gonna end up happening. She's gonna have to go through federal. But anyway, he did revenge P. That's federal, so he in trouble anyway because that's federal. Federal gonna take over that case because that's a federal crime, revenge P. So it's gonna get federal.
I
and
looked that up in Alabama, and that's a misdemeanor.
No, I'm saying revenge P is federal. He's already distributed it. He distributed it to coleslaw. He can say she stole it all she wants to, but if the federal get involved, they're gonna take his phone and they can find out they were doing some kind of computer forensic if he sent it or if it was stolen.
Right.
So he in trouble either way. Either way, he in big trouble. Period. So.
And it might be a misdemeanor. It might be a misdemeanor now, but once you go to court, your case can be upgraded to a felony.
Exactly.
I haven't heard from Debbie in a while.
They should have charged him the day. They should have charged him the day that he was arrested for leaving them kids in the car.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of friends work there. That's why he's getting away with so much. That's why the Justice Department needs to step in.
Yeah, and they most likely are going to step in. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to step in.
And once it becomes a Fed case, it's out of Huntsville hand.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's it. And another thing, Martell, inmates don't take kindly to you being children. They don't like that. So
not Debbie, Son Kids. I haven't heard from you. Tell me what's going on and how you see this thing playing out.
Well, here's the thing. It just seems like when I say something, it's a problem.
No, it's not.
I'm not done. But when someone else says the same thing, it's applauded. So as I said before, I'm going to stand 10 toes down as everything that I have said. When it comes to Martell, I'm going to come from the angle of what narcissists do. I'm not going to ever downplay the way that Melody has handled this situation. In fact, I applaud her for the way that she has handled this and the way that she protects her babies. I would never take away from the fact that her being happy in spite of what she has gone through. In fact, I've had to do the same thing. Now, is she unhappy behind the closed doors? And I've heard some, even agree with that today. But it seems like when I mentioned it prior to today, it's like, oh, no. Here's the thing. There's a reason why the Bible speaks of all 40 men that prophetically that was inspired. 2 Timothy 3:16 says that the scriptures are inspired of God. All 40 of those prophets wrote the scriptures, and they had to speak about all the good things that happened that they were inspired to write, and all the things that they weren't so happy about what they did, whether it was shameful or not, whether it was painful or not, or whatever. They had to. Now, even Ecclesiastes 3 speaks about there's a time to be joyful, and there's a time to laugh, and there's a time to cry. It's in the Bible for a reason, because we know Mel is a spiritual woman. Yeah. And when she said, God said, go. Now, there's times that she may have been happy with Martell, and then she knew there's a time to weep. There's a time to move.
Yeah.
There's a reason why she had to do what she had to do, because there's times that he made her cry. Now, same thing now. She cries at night. How do I know that? Well, because not only do I study narcissism, as I've said many times, but I've lived it. So here's the thing. If I study drug abuse, alcoholism, I've never lived it. I've never experienced it. So no matter how much I study it, I can never, ever tell an alcoholic or a drug addict anything about their life without them putting me in my place and saying, I don't care how many books you flip, how many stories you read, and how many people that you talk to, get out my face, because you've never walked in my shoes. And I would have to bow my head and step out of the ring. Rightfully so.
Okay.
So here's the thing. When I speak about narcissism, and say the angle that Martell is coming from, it is not to water down what Mel has gone through. It is not to water down that God got her. Because I know he does, because he has me all the time. I have been away from my relatives going on 7 years. And you know, the last time I woke up feeling suicidal? This morning. You know why I did not follow through? Because my God has me. But I'm still affected by that. I still laugh. I still talk. I laugh. I get up. I still do what I have to do. I get on here, cut up, have a good time. In spite of feeling suicidal some days, in spite of crying, in spite of dreaming about them every single night, to the point to where they had to put me on medicine so that my dreams can stop being nightmares. So does Mel go through it? Yes, I know that, because narcissists are pretty much the same. So when it comes to what we go through, it's pretty much the same, because we've all got bitten and mauled by the same pit bull. So when somebody try to tell me about what I'm saying about what Mel is going through, that dog would never hunt anymore. That dog cannot hunt amongst any of these trees. So let me say this. Let me say this. When different ones say, "Oh, God has her," yes, he does. Psalms 83:18. He says to anyone that believes God has Mel, because he does. That's why it is being played out that everything that Martell does to her, it melts, because he does, because she's relying on the right God. So Psalms 83:18 says, "Throw all of your burdens on him, and he would never allow the righteous one to totter." How do I know that? Because I have survived it. He didn't say just throw some of your burdens. He didn't say toss them. He said throw all of them, all of them. How do I know that? Because I have done it. 1 Peter 5:6-7. He said, "Give me your anxieties. Give me your anxieties, and I will bring you peace." 7 and 8. He said, because Satan is a lion. He's seeking to devour someone, seeking out to devour someone. In verse 9, he said that I will carry you. I will finish the rest of your tribulations. Is it true? Yes. How do I know that? Because I not only got poisoned by my egg donor, but she tried to poison my sperm donor too. And it was so many other things that I have experienced that I get up, I don't sleep throughout the night. It's so many things that I don't tell, and it's so many things that Mel doesn't tell. And I notice, and please, please, please know this. Please know this. James 2:19 said that the demons shudder at our Heavenly Father. Why does he shudder? He has more faith in our Heavenly Father than pretty much all of us. Why? Because he lived there. He knows what our Heavenly Father can do to pulverize him. So if he even hears his personal name, and that's in Psalms 83:18, he shudders. So when we say God got her, when any of us say that, know that. So I'm not watering down God. We can see that he does. So the thing is, when we pray for her, we're going to even pray and have faith and speak on everything, both sides of the coin, and not be too afraid to mention everything on the show. We're going to either do these lives and put it out there, so that if Mel is even listening, we can't shy away from speaking about both sides of the coin. Either we're going to speak about it so that those in the chat or anyone in the bushes or all of us, we could either hear it. If Mel is even listening to it, the day she can't take a lick, she can even hear something. Knowledge is power. So that she can stay 2 and 3 steps ahead, because you know that's what he's doing. So don't shy away from it. Speak on it. Call a thing, and go ahead and speak on it. So please stop fearing Satan more than you fear God. If God got us, then don't give Satan more faith than we do God. Speak on it. Because the thing is, you can't say, oh no, because if you fear him being in the chat and don't want to speak on it, then you're giving him more credit than God. Speak on it. I'm not going to hold back because I know my God has me. I know I'm not going to fear Satan. I'm not going to fear Martel more than him, because here's the thing: when you do, then you're saying where your faith lies, and I'm not doing it. And when I say what I say about Mel, what she's going through behind closed doors, that's going to help somebody else in the chat. When I speak about what I go through behind closed doors, I don't feel bad, because I'm keeping it a buck and I'm going to tell it. It's so funny how so many people say keep it 100. Keep it 100. It's so many people that don't know what that means. There are a lot of people say, oh, I keep it 100. And I promise you, they wouldn't know that even if somebody paid 99% of it. So my thing is, keep it out there, put it out there, and just trust that God really has her. God has the Rodgers Kids. Just speak on it. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Sun Kiss, for letting us know and giving that wonderful. Thank you for that. Excuse my voice going away. Thank you, and guys, what we're going to do. We're all going to speak, but we're going to speak and care about each one as we do speak and everything. And I do want to say, Black Titanic is not coming up because she's not feeling well. She's under the weather, but she is in the chat and everything. Thank you, Sun Kiss, and everything. Melanated Energy, I have not heard you. I think you just came up. Can you go ahead and tell us exactly how you're feeling and what's going on? Because just remember, everybody, all this is for our dear Melanie and the Rodgers Kids. And Martel can kick rocks, for as we're concerned. He can kick rocks. And
how y'all doing, everybody? Hi,
Hello,
Sun Kiss.
Thank you.
Sun Kiss, I got you in my prayers, and I love you, and I'm sorry about everything that you have went through. I can only imagine what you have been through. I've been through, I don't even know if, what I've been through was through my mother, having that. But I think that, I think her parents, I think my grandfather had had that, I think, narcissistic personality disorder. And I think that my mother and one of her baby sister had it. And I believe that I felt it. So I can't, I didn't study it or anything like that. I think I more so reacted and pushed back and, reacted to it, but I kind of when you talk about it, I kind of identify with a lot of things. So that's how I was able to point it out. I was like, well, maybe that's what I've been through, but
you know what, Melanated Energy, I'm sorry, but when you said you identified, you didn't know what you been through, but it's similar, like the same thing.
Right.
Even myself, and there's a lot of us never knew what narcissistic, a person narcissistic was. I did not know until I started reporting on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Right.
I did not know until I started, or I opened up this YouTube channel about a year ago. So this is all new for me as well. But like Sunkiss saying, she been through it, and it's like I never knew it exists. I never know what that word meant. Now, occasional times, I'd heard it, but I never knew what that word, mean. And so Sunkiss is already probably 20 or 30 steps ahead of me, or 100 steps ahead of me, and I'm just picking it up and just learning. And there's still so much stuff I don't even know. And and I love getting that knowledge from her because she's firsthand. It's almost like boots on the ground when it comes to this. And I'm just learning. And I applaud her for that. I really do, Kiss. I call her my knowledge bank when it comes to that. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I wanted to say was that being that, I'm from New York City, you know, the 5 boroughs, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Harlem, you know, and I think that me and my siblings growing up, you know, and like it's do or die, you know, it's like do or die is hard. You harden out here, like you are hard and you look forward, you know, to like, you know, to order rah. So I think that, you know, growing up, you know, with such a hardened exterior and the way that you operate and go through life, I think that was like one of the pushbacks that I had that had me probably like, you know, not like feel it so, you know, so, you know, harshly, was because, you know, it was like, you know, head to head, toe to toe, blow for blow, you know what I'm saying, round for round. That's how it was out here. So I was like, maybe that's why it didn't bother me. Or maybe that made me like a even more like, you know, like you like transform my whole personality, you know, having to deal with so many different like, you know, personality disorders where I'm not hearing it. I'm not trying, you're not gonna just like, you know, blow smoke in my face and, you know, tell me that it's, you know, it's cloudy. Like, you know, you just, it's not gonna go down like that. So, but as far as like Martell, I think that, you know, me seeing what he was doing from the top, like it had me like on my toes, like what is going on? Like, why nobody ain't pushing back? Why nobody ain't challenging him? And I think that I think that me being from New York and how we had to go, like none of that would have went down, like just like that. Nah, it'd have been like a lot of pushback. And I think that like they take advantage of, you know, they go to small areas or they take advantage of small areas and people that move slower, you know, and have so much patience and, you know, want so much from each other. They take advantage and exploit it. I think that those like people with those type of personalities are more so like predators, you know? Would you agree?
Right. I understand. Yeah. Nobody do any pushback and or challenge them. They'll keep doing it. Yes, not to just one person, but they're doing it to other people as well, because they're not getting no pushback from nobody. And I think that's what Martell is doing here in Huntsville. Now you and Cheryl both are from New York. Cheryl is
from New York. Yeah.
What part of New York, Cheryl?
I'm from Manhattan.
Manhattan. Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Manhattan.
y'all understand a lot more, but
Harlem,
that wouldn't have went down in my area. Born in DC,
he ain't
live
coming
in
to New York
Maryland.
with that mess.
He would have got checked a long time ago from one of the women down here. He would have got hurt.
Where you from?
I was born and raised in DC, but I live in Maryland.
Oh, in Maryland? Okay.
Okay. And see,
he ain't coming to New York with that.
Martell being in Huntsville, think he's smarter than everybody there, and if he ever run across, like we keep saying, if he run across the men in Atlanta don't take that stuff. Mm-hmm. We noticed that from the Housewife. But if he's in New York, oh my God, he probably becomes somebody's beat.
When he came to New York with Sheree, he looked scared. He was looking around saying, all these people. Said, you're not going to come here bullying nobody or in New York.
Right.
And the shot definitely would put up with him.
Exactly. Exactly. The Windy City. Chicago ain't playing. He'll be swimming with the fishes. He ain't gonna play in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said in the chat yesterday that he's a coward. I'm not sure.
He's a coward.
He's a coward.
He's a coward.
He only come after women. And if you ever notice, during every episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, he constantly have came after Melanie. The men on the show always had to hold her back, or not hold her back, hold him back, or do something. Somebody just dropped off. I'm not sure who it was. But I'll put the link back down so you can come back up. I'm not sure who was.
New York, when a man is always jumping in women's faces, they call him a P. I ain't gonna say the word though.
Right. He's a P.
Yeah.
He is.
All that screaming that he did in Miss Van face, somebody would have took his jaw straight off his damn chin.
Exactly.
But you got to remember,
yes, all that yelling
right here and did nothing.
All that yelling he would have been doing, he would have got checked.
Because the
his whole jaw would have been removed. It'd have been sitting on the side of his forehead.
Yeah, he know who to play with.
Right.
But you got to remember, Chris was standing right there in front of him.
Oh, I'm sick.
All
of
of
Chris.
those men on that show was some punks.
I'm sick of Chris. Sick of him.
But Chris, you know why Chris ain't say nothing? Did you hear what was it? OSNC said about him, and his past, and the minor. And all that, like he is, his mouth has been nailed.
What that got to do with him speaking up for his wife?
Absolutely. Right. Because soon as he starts speaking up, then people gonna start screaming his past in his face, and he's on a national platform, and he don't want that to come rolling out the damn closet. That's what.
All of them should know. All of them should know when you go on a reality show, you're gonna have to reveal your reality, or somebody else gonna reveal it for you. They should know that off the top.
It's revealed. That's why he should have opened his mouth, but he was trying to count his blessings and not say nothing, and let his wife go.
How you gonna
let his wife take that bullet
to Martel? I'm sorry, guys.
Right.
That's why he's not speaking out about to Martel. And Martel knows, because he's afraid Martel is going to let it slip or use it as revenge to if he say anything to him, if he puff up against his wife. So
I find that to be ridiculous, because if Martel is not going to tell it, somebody else will eventually tell it. So I find that to be ridiculous.
Face.
And how much
he said if your wife can't control herself, then I'm gonna have to tell her what it is. And he told him to his face.
But how much worse can it be to be messing with a minor? I mean, no secret can be that deep. That's the worst secret ever, to be messing with a minor.
I don't even understand that, because him yelling all in my face, he would have got his lip. He would have got his lips split
Exactly. And I don't see how Chris can just sit by and then you can curse your daughter out and say, "Get the F out of here."
Right.
He gets upset with her, but you can't windmill on Martel. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, even with Chris doing all that crying with Chris Jr., I bet he haven't called Lexi yet.
Right.
But that's what weak men do.
Yep.
And did Nell say that Chris Martel reminds her a lot of Chris?
Who said that?
Nell.
What? Oh Lord.
I find Chris to be I find Chris to be henpecked. He henpecked is SHIT. He henpecked.
And son kids, what do you think about the fact that with Chris, the way Chris is handling the situation with Martel?
He protected himself. He's selfish. He's self-indulgent. He's trying to make sure that he keep everything padded just to make sure his dirt don't fall out. Yeah, he has to. That's all it is. He's not a man, and he's henpecked when it comes to, like, who's that? Was it you, Vanessa, that said that?
I think it was Vanessa. Vanessa, it was you that said Chris was handpicked.
I said that, Vanessa. Henpecked. He's soft.
Yeah.
He's not a man. He doesn't have a backbone, and he's letting Nell run the show. And any man that allows a woman to dictate as to that type of dynamic or relationship he has with his kids, he's not a man. And I couldn't me personally, I couldn't respect a man if I dated a man with kids and he don't have a relationship with them. You can't have a relationship with me.
That is exactly what I said. Oh my God.
You're not loyal. I would look at you as being less than, and I wouldn't trust you, because if you don't stick that would tell me your level of loyalty, and I just couldn't respect them. And yeah, that's what it is, and that says a lot about Nell. Mm-hmm. That's why I have been saying from day A that is not Mel's friend, and she gives up side chick. She gives off side chick energy. That's all. That's not Mel's friend. And now it makes sense as to why she is always in what's his name's face, explaining why she was going to the name change party, going in Martell's face. I kept saying I can't put my finger on it. It all makes sense to me.
I agree with you on that one. She had never been Mel's friend.
I agree with that when she was so pressed to accommodate Tisha. I'm so sorry, Tisha. I'll ask her to leave. What does it matter about what Tisha think or how she feels? So what?
Yeah.
I feel like Kiki trying to get her check like everybody else.
Yeah. When you
Mm.
being shown, I look
That's how I
behind.
feel.
I
And
know where I would get it. I know where I would get involved with
With Martell doing all of that, I wouldn't have even waited for my husband. My husband would be holding me back, telling me to calm down, because I would have
Yeah.
split
I don't see
his
how you.
face wide open. Who are you yelling at?
I don't see how you can marry a man that was messing with a 16-year-old girl. How could you go and marry him knowing that he's messing
Right.
with a minor?
But he
I feel
also
like
allegedly put that
Nell is only interested in
Crazy.
dancing and partying and sashaying herself around.
right.
But when she
But
said
now
to
he
Nell,
also put that 16-year-old up in an apartment.
Right. He was
Allegedly.
paying her
see,
off,
are you
allegedly paying her
serious?
off, allegedly
yeah,
everything.
he's
Keep
grimy.
her
He's
quiet.
grimy.
Yeah, keep her
Yeah,
quiet.
he
Keep
put her
paying
up in
her off.
her own apartment at
Yeah,
Oh
16
my
years old.
yeah,
God.
yep. Had her
But then
strapped up somewhere.
you got Nell going to Mel. Have you cheated on Martel? But your husband,
And they have a nerve to be canceling people. Who you canceling?
Right.
For what?
Right.
you got your man. He pulling a whole R. Kelly. But
Yes.
you want to be up in Mel face asking her, have she cheated? Even if first of all she didn't, and you know she didn't. But if she did, at least he's legal. But you got the nerve. See, that's why I'm saying I'm big on loyalty. Loyalty is royalty. And my thing is, why would you question her in front of all her nemesis? Why would you do that? She don't owe them anything. You're supposed to be her friend. I wouldn't, first of all, if we talked about it, we would be somewhere braiding each other hair talking about it if I did cheat on him. I'm not going to question you at all in front of nobody. Once we talked about it, mom's the word until we did.
That is
But you
true.
got the nerve to stand in front of her nemesis, in front of everybody, and question her. You know what? I would have canceled her. I said that's not Mel's friend. Now it comes out that you a side chick. Now it all makes sense. I wouldn't be
It makes
surprised
sense.
if she didn't laugh and talk with Ariane. I don't care what
Well,
nobody
you
else.
know,
It makes sense.
And one thing she
the first thing that Chris did is he wanted to come out to say that Nell was never a side chick, but he never addressed anything about his daughter. He just wanted to prove that his wife wasn't a side chick.
See,
Yeah.
one
Didn't
thing
say
I know,
anything about Lexi at all.
one thing I know, Martell
Did
ain't her
y'all
friend.
hear? Did y'all
Martell
hear that
ain't.
he did an inter? Did y'all hear that he did an interview with Anthony Lofty?
No,
Who?
no, I did not.
uh-uh.
Chris?
When
Chris
was
did an
this?
interview with Anthony Lofty. I watched it.
Oh gosh.
When was
I
it?
gotta go
Lately
check him out.
today?
Um,
When was it?
Yesterday?
I watched it. I watched it today, but I don't think it was done today. Well, what I didn't like. Okay, let me correct it. What I noticed is that he said he was doing an interview, but he had the answers to his questions from Chris, but Chris wasn't physically there. He said
Oh, okay.
this is what Chris said. So he had some type of interview with
Oh,
him, but
okay.
he wasn't on the screen though.
He wasn't in
And
Okay.
person with him. Oh.
T Talk with your girl said that she talked to Chris and told Chris not to do that interview with him, but he did it anyway.
And
So
Oh,
T-Talk?
what kind of friend is that of Mel?
that's not a friend. Uh,
Please.
that's not a friend. And I
But the,
do
Who's a
I'm
friend?
sorry.
agree with
Who is
whoever
Mel's
said
friend?
it that March
It seems like they're your friend, but when they get on the show, they so fame hungry, everything like really goes out the window. Cause what I think about them Scots is that they was doing dirtball bad. I'm trying to refrain from cussing. They didn't have a damn thing, a pot to piss in. And then Melanie helped them out and gave them a few steps up. Now they want to go all against her. I think that those are the most
But they were never her friends anyway. They were never her friends.
terrible people.
They were never Mel friends. Those are Martell
Right.
friends. Them are not Melody friends. Those are
Right.
Birds
Martell
of a feather
friends.
flock together.
Well,
Birds of a feather
they used her. Oh, guess what I noticed today? Because Tisha was saying that she had a video and she drove past a building talking about this is what her and her husband is currently working on. So I went online and looked up the business credentials, right?
Right.
their business is inactive. It's been revoked. So their license is not even active. So what are they building? They ain't supposed to be building nothing.
Is this her riding around in the car against riding alongside some construction
I looked
site?
it up. I looked it up in Alabama and I looked it up in Tennessee because even though they're in Alabama, the address to the business is in Tennessee.
Tennessee, yes,
And
it is.
it's been revoked. It's been revoked. So they not supposed to. I'm wondering, did they change the name? Because all they be saying is scope this, scope that. Scope that don't have no license to do no work.
Right.
Well, he don't even know how to build.
I want to know who keep hiring them. I think that they just as fraudulent as the Scots is.
Exactly.
To be keep hiring him.
It's fraudulent.
Okay, wait, guys. One at a time. Speak so everybody can hear you.
Okay, that's what I said. Melanated energy. Go on. That's exactly what I said.
But what the other girl was talking to.
Look at the Expo.
I just didn't want to overtalk. I just didn't want to overtalk anybody. Because what I want to know is, what projects have they completed?
None.
Because I want to know if they millionaires, what projects have you completed? Where you get the money from to be millionaires? What projects have you completed?
Miss Wanda said they millionaires. Miss Wanda said they got the ATM. They the ATM machine. That's what Miss Wanda saying. And now she's saying it to be private.
I made a comment.
Miss Wanda's a mess.
I made a comment on YouTube where they going to Africa for a trip. I said, y'all going to Africa for a Christmas trip, but you got $35,000 of outstanding property taxes that was due in October. When y'all gonna pay that?
right, but how you gonna take your wife to Africa when you've been having an affair at? When he went to Africa those 30 days.
And they say they millionaires, but the house, all the property they got is under $100,000. $115,000, $99,000. Where the big money properties at?
They don't have any.
Because I'm a title agent. I check and I look.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing.
So, but and here's the thing: the way they operate, it screams narcissistic. Because they're so used to like gaslighting people, and what they get off on is making you believe that the sky is polka dot and striped and orange and green, and as they convince you of that, that's like they're getting off on that because they're capable of getting people to believe that. They really are. And so when they get you to believe that, it's like, because they control hungry. They love that. It's all about control. So they can control you and make you believe that. They're looking like, look what I can do. Oh my goodness, they falling apart. So as they get you to believe that, that's like giving them that supply that they need. So they have people to believe that. They have people believing in millionaires. So it works, just not for us. But it works for a lot of people.
I just feel like they up there getting a free check when it should be a family up there that's actually displaying some reality.
Melody looked at Tisha like she was crazy when she asked Melody, right, Melody, I'm successful. Melody know I'm successful. Melody gave that look. I couldn't.
You remember when they was playing that game, and they was playing that game and asking the questions, and they said who spend their money frivolously? And Melanie said all of them. That's why they got all them lawsuits and liens against them.
Right, exactly.
Look what Black Titanic said. They was in Africa, Detroit, in the USA. Yeah, they went to Africa right there in Detroit.
What do you think, Debbie? Aunt Debbie.
See there? Aunt Debbie, you haven't said much. What's going on?
What do you think?
All of them is broken nails. They get no money. I don't believe nothing they say. I tell you, they liars. I don't believe nothing they say. When I see that you're not what you say you are, and I catch you a couple lies, then you tell the truth, and then you can't spell or talk either, I ain't fooling with you.
Right.
I wonder where she get the grease from.
Wherever she got it from, that was number toilet paper. She need to take him and wipe her butt with him. Cause if you got 3 degrees and can't spell breakfast like this,
Right.
you done done somewhere
3
along the
degrees and you
line.
can't spell breakfast. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, and then you got a flyer up there talking about inspiration. You done spelled that wrong. God damn. I can't fool with these
Every
folks.
flyer she put out is a misspelling on it.
Right. Then you tell me you having a expo, but the what they say determined to where it's gonna be at. You don't know where it's gonna be at.
Right.
I'm supposed to
Well,
buy a
Wanda
ticket.
said,
What kind of business you doing?
Wanda's saying it's private now. That's why they ain't letting everybody know where it's at because it's a private
Oh,
event.
girl, I don't believe Wanda crazy and alive too. She's saying that because ain't nobody gonna be there. It's a lot going on in Atlanta of the month of February. They got the Bonner Brothers show. They got all kind of expos. You know.
Yeah, they got an expo going on a week before theirs.
Right, and I mean these are big expos. So you know, for them to come from
the
Huntsville,
expo is free.
Yeah, but for them to come from Huntsville with that country bullshit. Girl, ain't nobody finna pay no $50 a ticket for them. That's why I wanted to say that everybody finna get them no $50 a ticket or get no vendors. You got to do that stuff a year ahead. And then them people's are scammers.
Right.
This is a money grab, just like all the rest of the stuff they pull. You know, I went forward with the Scots. I've never liked Chris Fletcher, and this ain't the first time that come out about him and his life and all that. His wife was a pygmy, you know, and what he did to the first wife, he gonna do to the second wife.
She
She gonna take it. She gonna take it. Wait a minute.
She only talked about one affair. I'm finding out there's many. She only act like it was one.
She don't act like a whole lot of things. That's what pygmies do, baby.
Exactly.
Let me finish.
Who is this we talking about now? Which one?
Exactly.
Chris and
I'm
Nail.
talking about Chris Fletcher right now.
Yeah,
the weakling.
No, let me.
You know, this ain't the first time. Ain't gonna be the sex. He did it to the first wife. Gonna do it to the second.
Exactly.
She gonna sit right there and take it. Cause she want that weak man. So she got him. She got him. So you gonna get what you gonna get what's coming to you with that. He never gonna be straight with nobody. I don't like him.
No.
I don't care about how pretty you are, what kind of suit you wear. That don't impress me.
I don't care for neither one of them.
I don't mean nothing.
They don't mean nothing to me. To me, my thing is this here. And when you run around with dogs, you're gonna catch some fleas now.
Right. And then I already
have a question.
16-year-old flea.
Exactly.
Am I hearing?
And I don't like none of them women on the show. I don't like Kim either. I don't like
Neither.
Kim.
Oh,
I don't like Kimmy either.
Kimmy's
To tell you the truth, I don't think Kimmy ever had cancer.
Me either.
And I don't think she was ever no damn nurse. Y'all ever seen her on that job?
Right.
I don't know what she was. She lied a lot too. She might have been a bed pad cleaner. I don't know. She might have been. Like I said, she might have been the bed pad cleaner. I don't know what she did.
Y'all ever seen her at a doctor's
I don't
appointment?
like her. I've never liked her, so I don't care what she do. Go clean bed pans. Do what you do. You quit to stay at home and have 6-7 times a day. And
I
the
ain't
man
never
don't have
believed
no
she ever
job.
had no damn cancer.
I don't like women who pick up bombs off other folks' couches. Exactly. And you gonna build the bad. You gonna build the man, make him be something. Right. And then when you done bought him, he ain't worth 2 dead flies smash.
What job he got? Titanic said, guys. Black Titanic said, I have never heard. I had never paid to go to an expo in my life. And
exactly.
I always thought expos was free.
Thank you. Say it again, Black
Titanic. And then she said, "Oh, please bless Miss Pinkie with cash apps. Thank you, Black."
But that wasn't no expo they had. That was a swap meet, flea market type crap. And that's how the expo go.
Do y'all know Wanda apologized to Freddie?
What?
Wanda apologized to Freddie.
When did she do that?
Said she didn't know he was 28. He's a baby.
Oh, girl, she want that young man. All she kept talking about is him getting out the shower, a towel, the inches. Girl, please. That nasty stinking
I saw Tay talk. She was saying that they need to stop playing with Freddie because they dealing with a different type of guy.
Miss Martha don't even know that young buck.
If they dox him, he gonna take it from online to their front door.
Yeah, young buck, and she arguing.
You don't know who she's fooling with. Freddie ain't that kind of guy you play with.
No, he's a street nigga. Excuse me.
That I was about to say that and I caught myself.
Me too. He's a street ninja. She don't want that smoke.
But she apologized because she knew he wasn't playing with her.
Right, because he did say he gonna come to her door, and he ain't coming by himself. And
but y'all see how much of a pick me and a mammy that they are. Now she'll humble herself and acknowledge and own and apologize to him. But when it comes to a female, male, any of them, they won't do that with a female. But when it comes to But I can't stand a pick me. I can't stand a man.
Yeah, she knew dude wasn't playing. Right. He said, "You mess with my page, you dox me, and it's gonna go from online to your front door."
Mm-hmm. Right, but did y'all hear what Black Titanic said?
What?
Maurice and Kimmy, if you give them $5,000, they'll pitch a show for you.
Oh no!
Yeah, I heard that. But they can't pitch a show for themselves.
Exactly. No, thank you.
I wouldn't give them 2 pennies. Nothing. Not nothing. I'm telling you now, believe them folks are scammers.
But how's that when they're millionaires? That's supposed to be like a penny and dropped in a bucket. How's that 5,000 to a millionaire?
I don't want them to do nothing for me. Not even free.
Me neither.
I don't want them to do nothing but get off that show and go to their house and do what they do 7 times a day, all day and night. What if they want?
I wouldn't trust them to do nothing for me. Anything that got the Scott name attached to it, I look at it, I double check it, and I still don't want to have nothing to do with them. They just lie too much. They lie. They schemers. I wouldn't have nothing to do with them.
They ain't doing nothing but show they own. Talking about pitching the show for somebody. I mean, just come up with anything.
I know.
Pitching a show for somebody. They're not even doing this show that they own. How are they really?
That's what I'm saying.
They think they more than what they are.
The only show I'm watching is Melody.
If they could pitch a show, they should be able to pitch a storyline.
No, I'm watching Melody show, her Nubian network. That's who I'm following. Melody.
That part. Who said storyline? That part.
Why don't they pitch a storyline for a show for Wonder?
I guess Wanda got to have $5,000. Black Titanic said that Maurice and Kimmy will pitch a show. You got to give them $5,000 now.
Right. They'll be waiting forever for that.
Can't Wanda go? She need to go. That show called 30 Days in a rehab. You know that show that they have, 30-day lockup or something?
60-day lockup.
60 days, yeah. She need to go on one of those. She can go and get dried up or something. And she
Wanda need to get right on. Wanda need to get right on in that basement with Basement Billy.
Exactly.
That's what she needs to do. Go over there with Basement Billy. They living in the state park. Get on in there and shut up. Exactly. Nobody want to get nothing from Wanda. Wanda can't even talk.
Or hear her. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Freddie had me dying laughing. He roasted the hell out of her. He had me dying laughing.
I'm gonna have to watch him. Which one was this? The one he did yesterday or
no, he did this maybe 3-4 days ago, and Wanda been messing with him, and he let her know exactly where he was coming from. That's why she apologized.
He did about 3 lives.
He didn't say anything to her. He was just doing his commentary on the show, and she didn't like what he had to say, so she started talking smack about him. Then he had a whole video just roasting her. And then she came back and he let her know, if you dox me, but she did say his mother's name is Nita. His mother's name is Nita, Neda Anderson. He say, put my address and my information out, or you dox me, or you mess with my page. It's gonna go from online to your front door.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw that live. He was like,
oh my Lord.
he said, you can mess with me, but don't mess with my family. Don't
Right.
mess with my family, because then I'm gonna bring the beef to your door. If you
Oh,
mess
my
with
And
my
he
Lord.
on,
family.
he on
And
that
then
other lady now.
and then after that, Wanda apologized.
Well, he on that other lady now. What's her name? The one be drunk. Sitting.
Marcella with the
Miss,
messed up
Yeah.
teeth.
oh, and
Yeah, she used to be on All About the
Y'all
Tea, drunk up
oh
there.
Lord,
Oh my
and
goodness. I don't know if y'all ever heard Misdiagnosis,
great
but she
teeth.
had
Oh
me
Lord,
dying laughing when she roasted the Marcella.
oh, I can't stand her. Woo,
I can't stand Marcella. I
cannot
can't.
stand her. Oh, I
I
can't
ain't
I'm
never
stand
so
her.
liked her.
mad.
When she was on
Okay.
that All About the Tea, she was up there drunk as
She
a
was,
skunk. I
Okay,
couldn't
but,
she was
stand
so
her.
messy.
I got to quit
okay,
watching this.
okay, guys. We actually been here for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Ooh,
Oh,
and
I
I
don't
cannot believe
know.
I'm still not asleep yet. But we're gonna.
Well, time flies when you're having
Yeah, I'm
fun.
telling you.
That
I'm
is true.
telling
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Yeah.
That is true. Black Titanic say basement Billy lived in Tent City allegedly. This
He
was
said
a
Tent City.
British lived in
He
Tent
said
City, but
I
they had
Tent
made
City.
a home out of anything. They make a home out of anything. We got basement Billy,
Oh
uh,
my.
and basement Billy better stop doing what Martell telling him to
Right,
do
and
because
Martell thinks that's a flex. You gonna go to somebody that's a cannibal in the woods? Come on now, you
Well,
crazy?
I'm gonna get off track a little bit and say I'm so glad Tiffany gone.
oh yeah, Tiffany. I didn't care much about it because Tiffany. She was always riding the fence, but she was always trying to start stuff and sit there and see and cry and stuff.
Yeah. I
I
didn't
don't
really
blame
care for
Lou.
her.
I don't
She was
blame
like
Lou.
Kimmy to me,
A
but
Karen.
Kimmy I
I call
really
her Karen.
understand.
That's what she is.
Yeah. Yes, Cheryl. She's a big Karen.
Yeah, and Lou got
Mhm.
off of that show because he was like, listen, this is messing with our marriage, and he gonna end up hurting Martell because the next
Yeah,
time he jump in his wife's
he ain't
face, Lou,
playing with none of them.
yeah, Lou was like, next time he jump in my wife's face, so Lou said, let's just get off the show because now you got men jumping in your face and all that, and he did kind of blame her too, for being so messy, doing messy little stuff, approaching Sheree and all that, but he's tired.
I don't think Corey is playing with them either. Corey
No,
tried to keep his distance from them because he
right.
feel like he gonna hurt one of them if they
Right.
keep playing in his face.
You notice Martell don't yell at Stormy face. That's why I tell you he ain't as dangerous as everybody keeps saying he is.
Mhm.
Because if you were so dangerous, you would jump in a dude face. You wouldn't keep jumping in women's faces.
He ain't fooling
He
with,
didn't do that with Stormy though. He didn't do that with Stormy. Sure didn't.
mm.
But
He
the
didn't do
court
that
either
to
gonna
Stormy
knock
nor
him
the
out.
men over in Atlanta.
No, he ain't gonna do that.
Because he
No.
ain't fooling with that. He don't want that
Right.
smoke.
Right.
I
He
would
jumped
just
in
like
women's
to see
faces.
somebody put hands on him real good one time.
Oh Lord,
They
I would
will
pay to see
eventually.
that.
Oh, I
They
want
will
somebody to
eventually.
video that.
They
Oh
will.
yes, yes.
You know, I don't think they'll show it. I think they will cut it out, edit it. For some reason, they always do him that favor.
Well, I want
I
him to
think
be off. I want him to be off the screen, and it
Right.
happens
We don't want
somewhere
to
on
see
the
him anyway.
street, and somebody record it.
Right.
Ooh, I
But
do
you'll
need
see it
that.
because you see him with a black eye wearing them shades like he
I
always
want to
do.
see it. I'll pay money for that.
But
Mhm.
you know what? If they
Jumping in a
showed
woman.
him get jumped and they had it on a show, they would get ratings out of this world. That show, it would go, oh my goodness, that
These
would be good
commentators will be
TV.
talking about it before the show is over.
Right,
Yes, that would be good TV. That
right.
seriously.
Yes. That would be good TV.
Okay,
No,
but
he better hold.
what do y'all think about Chris being willing to do an interview
With
and not,
Anthony Lofty.
yeah, but not sit and talk with his daughter the way that he should? What do y'all think about that?
I think that is. I don't think that's right. I think that just as eager as you was to defend Nell about her not being a side chick, you should have been just as eager to talk to your daughter. And I don't think it should now say, "Oh, we gonna discuss it on season 7." I think that should be a private matter.
Yeah.
But the fact
Why
that
are
she,
you gonna use that as a storyline?
No, I don't like the fact that I think Chris is sexist because why did he sit down with his son and willing to give up
Exactly.
everything for his son to be there for his son? But now when his daughter need him, he turns his back. To me, that's pretty sexist.
Yeah. Which
And that
Giving,
causes
giving
me to
his son
believe that causes me to
all the
believe
love.
Lexi even more from how he acted.
Right, the way he acted when he did that, because you gave all your attention to your son, and he's also dealing with depression, just like she is. What
And
makes him
he
better than her?
was crying. I thought that was
Yeah,
so
and he was
fake.
crying in the whole
I
night.
thought that was so fake.
Right, but told his daughter, "Get the f out of here. Get the f out of here." What you talking about? I said, "Well, you didn't. Why you ain't tell Martell get the f out of there?"
yeah.
Punk. He a punk.
Didn't I tell you about them Alabama men?
You told me. I'm telling you. You're right. You're
They
right.
are soft. They
Yeah,
are
they
soft.
soft.
They
Yeah,
are
they
soft as
soft.
marshmallows. They are
Yeah,
soft.
Martell is too.
Yeah.
Until I see him
Like
jump in the
Tatiana
man
said,
face,
they're
then
secret lovers.
oop.
That's what they are.
Is she
Right.
quote? Is she quoting a song?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that song, Secret Love.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that's what they
You
are.
know,
I think that's Martell and Carlos.
Oh Lord, yes.
I think it's like a little secret ring. I really think it's the boys club.
Right.
I think
Boys
somebody
Club.
should have smacked the hell out of Carlos when he said, "Oh, I didn't know."
Oh
He a
my
liar.
goodness.
He
That
knew.
made me so mad.
He's such a
Oh, that
liar.
made me
He
so
Why
didn't
you
mad.
Someone
think
should
they
have.
go in that boom boom room they
Did
got
him.
over there?
Someone should have did him like Chris Rock and smacked the holy H. I can't even spell it. Shit out of him.
Oh, well, he know now because Martell coming after him now. So now that Martell coming after him, now he gonna crack down now because now Martell coming after him. He lied on him.
Well, what happened to him addressing the issue about Martell? He ain't addressed
still
that.
I know
hasn't
the revenge P thing. He ain't even nope.
he have not addressed that
Nope.
issue.
No, not the revenge P.
What?
The
So you
fact that
talking about the
Martell
other one.
said that smack, he sent him talking about us film my real life or not at all.
Right.
He
He
said
did
he was
not
gonna
address
address
it.
that.
Yeah. He
I
said he
mean,
was gonna address it, but he didn't.
right, but Martell keeps saying the same thing. What did Carlos tell him? She is not coming on the show. She's disrespectful. He don't like her. She's not. Ariana is not coming on the show. He done told Martell this many times. I don't know how many languages he got to speak. She is not coming on the show. That's
Right.
it.
That's
Period.
bad.
Yeah, Martell might not be on the show quite as
He may
kept.
not be on the show. Thank you. He
Right.
might
Well,
They're
want her
not
I
bringing
don't
him
know
on
if
the
y'all
show.
remember when old girl said that she got paid for her voice. Now Martell said she got paid, but when she was on that tape with the content creator, she said she didn't get paid. So they got conflicting stories. She even said she did they filmed her with the guys. They said that they had to film her with the guys before they filmed her with the women.
That was a fake. That was a
That
fake.
was
That
fake
was
too.
fake.
That was fake too.
That was
So
fake.
Martell is lying. They ain't pay her no money for that.
But
Right.
that's really bad when Carlos King don't want you because you too toxic and you too messy. That's bad
He done
because
told
that's what
Martell.
he's all about. That's truly what he's about.
He told
If
Martell in a million languages she's not coming on the show.
Well,
Y'all seen her on the show?
I wonder if
No.
Carlos realized that if Melanie is not on that show, how fast those ratings gonna go down.
He knows that. That's why he's kissing up to her. He knows that
Probably
because
that's
he's
why
doing
he's
what
doing the
he's
podcast too.
doing what a money bag is, and so that's why he's.
If you pay some attention on, and Carlos King is being quiet, that's because they're trying to distance themselves from Martell.
Exactly.
Marhale, the
Exactly.
hellion. They're
Exactly.
trying to distance themselves from him.
Exactly.
Right.
Period.
That's right. And let me just say this. We'll be leaving, and if everybody can at least give their last 5 minutes take on everything today, I will surely appreciate it.
Okay, I don't have anything to say. I didn't talk my heart out. Y'all go ahead.
Yes, you have, Vanessa. But you have talked a good talk. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, well, Martell is finally reaping what he sowed. He will reap what he sowed.
See, that means
I
that
only
he
want to say that I hope that this whole thing be over really quickly for Melanie and her kids, so she can really enjoy her life the way that she's supposed to. I just want this whole thing to hurry up and be over for her, and that's my last thing I'm gonna say.
and that means she get full custody, and if
Yes,
you do see him, it's just a day
Supervised.
during the
Supervised.
day hours one day a week of visitation through a window, glass window, where they can watch.
Listen.
Probably need to sit in the room.
He gonna need them.
through a glass window.
He gonna need them kids to help him financially when they get of age. He gonna need a place to stay. He gonna need some money. He gonna need everything from them same kids he mistreating.
And he's gonna have to talk to Sugar Mama, and Sugar Mama gonna say, "Hold up, shorty.
Exactly. Hold up, bitch.
Hold up. Hold up." Yeah, he ain't gonna do it.
Not to be there for him.
Days he didn't give her no applesauce.
Right.
Not to be there
apple
for him.
juice.
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
Look, I'm like I said, I take pleasure in seeing him suffer. I take pleasure in seeing how angry he is, how unhinged he is. He know that by now he ain't never getting her back. She's never coming back. He done lost everything. I like the fact that Coleslaw done lost her business. She don't have no more boutique. There's no boutique. That's what you get when you steal, lie, cheat, and mistreat people and try to destroy people. It only turns back on you because you reap what you sow.
Yes,
So,
you do.
and when karma comes from Martel, it's not. Karma don't care that he's a narcissist. Karma don't care that he's deranged and he's unhinged.
I'm laughing at Miss Black Titanic messages.
He gonna suffer, honey. Trust me. He's suffering. He ain't got no money. He ain't got nothing going. Ariana ain't got nothing. Martell is done. He's done for. He's done for. Period. So and I just hope that I know that she's gonna be all right.
Who still got a landline?
Me. That's the boyfriend calling. I'm gonna listen.
And you won't believe this. We still have
Jesus
one,
Christ, man!
but nobody
This
calls
is the fourth time he done called me. Listen now. Let me go.
I still have one. We still have one,
I
but
got
nobody
one
ever
here
called
for
it.
emergency. That's my emergency phone. But yeah, he calling me. My goodness.
You must not be answering that cell. So he said, "Let me call her on her landline."
My God, like, oh my God, men. That's all I gotta say. But I'm just happy that Martel is gonna finally get his just rewards. He's most likely gonna get supervised visitation for those kids. I mean, I'm sure the judge's not gonna just fully take them, but he's gonna say, "Listen, you have to be monitored to visit them. Somebody has to monitor you." And they have something in the court where, because Melody saying that she had to get a trespassing order against him as well because he showed up at her house late at night, and she had to get a trespassing order against him.
Helen Wilburn said Tisha and her mom is behind outing the Fletchers. I believe that.
Right.
But he's suffering, and I'm taking pleasure in that. I'm taking pleasure that that she's still healing, but she has a family surrounding her, loving her. She still got healing to do, but she will be fine. I have faith in Melody. I'm gonna follow her lead. I'm gonna go by what she's saying. I'm gonna go by what she's doing. She said she's behind the scenes handling her business. I believe her, and he's gonna get what he deserves, and that's it. He's already getting what he deserves now. He done lost everything, so it's already
something just popped up on my screen. I don't know if anyone have ever heard of her. I don't know her or anything. She is new to YouTube, but she's called Just Canceled. I would like for y'all to look at her videos. It was very informative. I really liked how she did her commentary. I'm not saying join or anything. I'm just saying look at it, and next time we talk, y'all can tell me what y'all think.
But what is she talking about? What is he talking about on just different things?
No, she's commentating on the show.
Oh, on the show.
What's her name?
She calls it Just Canceled.
Okay, Just Canceled.
I think I've seen that. Just Canceled.
Okay.
The commentary who be doing all the recording. When I was looking at one of her videos, she was saying how scared Martel is to land back at where's that place? Terry Heights.
Right.
Too late for that.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared that he's going back there.
That's from what Original Straight No Chaser saying. He's doing bad. He owe a lot of money out there.
Right.
He's doing bad. He's doing really, really bad for what Original Straight No Chaser saying.
Right.
Well, if he's doing that bad, he can get over in that tent with Basement Billy. I'm just gonna be honest about this thing. It's the way I feel.
Right.
Marhellian, he made this private hell for himself.
Yeah, he
Right.
he there.
So he might as well get in it, live in it, stew in it, and relax in it.
Right.
Right.
I'm not feeling no pain for him.
Me neither.
You know,
Me neither.
he done did too much. Every time you round choking, cheering, what you thought was gonna happen to you?
Exactly.
If he would have just not did all the things he did, went into counseling to show Melanie something, I think that within a year or two's time they could have worked something out.
Oh no,
Melanie ain't going back to him.
If he wouldn't have done all the stuff that he did, and I think that Melanie was done after that kid got here, though.
I don't believe she would have ever took him back. I don't care what he do. She don't want him.
She do not want
him.
Nope.
Sometimes relationships just end. There is no coming back.
No coming back.
Sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you something. A person can do the simplest thing that'll make you not ever be with them again.
Nope. And Melody said it already. She said, "I'm a Scorpio." She said, "Once I turn my back and once I leave, I'm not coming back." She said she's a Scorpio. She said that the other day. She
don't want him
coming back.
Scorpios usually don't go back, especially if you've done them wrong.
Exactly.
And the least little thing you do, they can cut you off. I'm an October Scorpio, and I don't play no games.
I hear that.
You can look at me the wrong way and it's
Okay, guys, I'm getting. It's time. Let me see. Melanie would have helped him, but he made it impossible. Right. All right. And
okay. Good night, everyone.
But you know what? I enjoyed having you all up here. It was a burst of energy. It was a burst of support for Melanie and her kids and everything. And we're keeping this out in the open so that he can't just say, push this under the rug and pretend like I'm not doing nothing to you, because he wants everybody to think she is doing something. She's bullying him if we keep this quiet, and that's not the truth. He is bullying his ex-wife and the children. He is doing it all the most, and now he got them so ashamed they probably don't even want to go to school the next day. Because of what the kids are probably saying and everything, that your father is crazy and he's everything.
Yeah.
I think. Let me say this much.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing, I've never shared what my egg donor went through, because that doesn't matter to me. When narcissists face justice, it's everybody around. One thing she told me decades ago, that you don't have to go look for problems. You don't have to go look for whatever that person that has wronged you. You don't go have to look for it. It's going to fall in your lap. So whatever Martel is going to reap, we have to look for it. It's going to fall on everybody's lap. And so, as I said before, when it comes to what Mel has to experience from him, we don't have to go and seek it, because everything that he tries to pin on her, it folds. It burns up. So the minute he tries to pin something on her, right after that, soon after that, we have a chuckle. We laugh. Why? Because it disintegrates right before our eyes. So it's never going to stick. So our job is to not focus on whether he's destroyed or not, because Satan, he blesses his minions too. His blessings comes with consequences that has strings attached. See, just like when Judas Iscariot, when he betrayed Jesus, see, Jesus told him, go on and go be on your way. Right before they ate the last meal, he told him, go on. But if you look at that scripture, it says that he allowed Satan to get in him, and Jesus told him, be on your way. So the thing is, right after he actually went away. See, when he betrayed Jesus, he didn't betray Jesus with kicking him or smacking him. He betrayed him with a kiss. And he still turned and went away, and he jumped off of a mountain, and he ended up hanging himself. And so the thing is, we don't need to pay attention to whatever Martell does, because whether Martell betray her with anything evil or even with a kiss, because a lot of times he may do something that's nice, and we may say, oh, he's trying to be nice, and we don't know. He may not even show it. So it's not our job to try to look for that. Let it fall in our laps, because it's going to be destroyed anyways. If we say God got her, that's all we need to pay attention to. We need to just say, you know what? Let's watch what he is. Because Satan is a deceiver. Martel is a deceiver. Because a lot of times we may not know. Because he's going to deceive. We need to watch what he is. So as we watch what he is and stay abreast on that, we'll never be deceived. So the thing is, he's going to get it. He's living it right now. He's living it. Whether we see it or not, he's living it. So the thing is, this is what we keep in mind. Always, knowledge is power. Always stay 2 to 3 steps ahead of him by having these lives. Staying abreast on what's going on, researching, sharing the good along with the bad. And when we do, we stay realistic. And always remember, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it alone. Even with the Apostle Peter, he said, I was shipwrecked. As we said before, he even had a thorn in his side. He prayed for it to go away. God didn't remove it because it was teaching him a lesson. So as all that he experienced, even with that thorn in his side, he stayed faithful. It says, if you are faithful in little, you will be faithful in much. So regardless of whatever comes out of this, even in Matthew chapter 7, we have to keep our faith not on sand, because we're saints. You keep it on rock. So the thing is, we can't just focus on what's going to happen to him, because we'll lose focus. Okay. We got to be like horses with the blinders on. So if we stay focused, regardless of all the crowd and the loudness going on around us, stay focused like a horse that's racing. If we stay focused on what we need to stay focused on, which is him, we're going to win with and for male. Stay focused on that. And so as we do that, then we will be doing her a favor. But overall, we will honestly believe, as we all say, that God got male.
Okay.
That's what we have to stay focused on. We can't say, oh, let's just stay focused on the negative, on what he's going on, because then we will start focusing on all the demonic things. And that's what I wanted to mention.
All right. Thank you.
Pinkie, Miss Black Titanic said something.
Oh, let me see. Thank you, son kids. Let me see.
When did the Scots become movie?
No, she's saying, Black Titanic is saying Cherry Heights is a well manicured, decent community. On y'all, keep repeating it as if it was a bad place. Martel and his uncle was ran out of that neighborhood. She more like saying,
and I asked her why, but she never did say.
Yeah, she said it's a nice neighborhood.
It is.
She said it's just that Martel was ran out the neighborhood because I think they was terrorizing the neighborhood or whatever.
Right. It's a neighborhood where working blue collar working class people. They try to keep their lawns up and everything. They don't have a lot of money, but what they do have, they take care of their homes and everything. They work hard and stuff like that. And Martell, them, when they was there, they was the one that was stealing, allegedly stealing from people and robbing and stealing and everything.
Terrorizing the neighborhood.
Right, terrorizing the neighborhood.
I don't think that people is saying that it's a bad neighborhood. I think Martell just don't want to go back because it's a step down from what he's become accustomed to.
Yep,
right. You don't want to go back down. Right.
And he doesn't. I never thought he really loved Melanie. He just wants to get back with her for the status. That's what I think.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe something happened to Martell when he was in Terry Heights, because if anybody ever listened to him, there's certain things that he say during interviews when they ask him about where he come from. There's certain things that he say, and there's something, he doesn't want to say what it is, and I can't say what it is right now, and everything. So we one day. Hopefully, one day somebody will say it for me when we interview them.
Right, because he keeps saying that he was poor, but Black Titanic is saying that people were well off in that neighborhood. He was poor. Not everybody in the neighborhood was poor. He was poor.
Right.
Was he a power bottom?
Huh?
Was he what?
Was he a power bottom?
Was a power? What's that?
Never mind. I thought you all knew what that was from what the P Diddy and the TD Jakes and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what Black Titanic is saying. It was a nice neighborhood, good neighborhood. People made money. People worked there. It was working people there. Just that they were the poor ones. They were the ones that was going around stealing from people that had money.
Right.
In that neighborhood.
Right. And they wasn't just one or two people stealing. Their whole family was
criminals.
The gangsters, and not the gangsters, but the stealers. They used, it was a family business.
Yeah, family affair.
The ATM machines.
Do y'all know? Do y'all know Martell have a sister? I wonder why they never talk about her.
Yes,
her.
he do have a sister.
Really?
I actually know got her name, but because she not in the on the show, I'm not gonna, I don't put her name out there. But yes, he got a sister.
I did not know he had a sister. She's smart. She's smart.
Yeah,
she's smart.
Yeah, she's
do not want to be involved.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. Well, only reason I know she got a sister is because when you pull their information, it mentions his sister's name in it.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her. I know her name, and I saw a picture of her too.
Right.
Why don't she only speak about her son? Is it on purpose that she don't speak about her? Did she only speak about the two sons?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe because she don't want to be known.
Right. Could be that.
She already know what they are.
I wouldn't want to be mentioned. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want nobody knowing that I'm a part of that gene pool. I get it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Good night, ladies.
Okay. Good night, and good night to everybody that came up on the panel.
Everybody.
Vanessa, Cheryl, and Sun Kids, and Debbie, and then we had Melanated Energy.
Yeah,
anybody else that we had up?
It was the other lady. I forgot the other lady's name.
I don't remember right now, but thank you guys and everybody. Y'all did a great job on the panel, and y'all did a great thing in putting blessings to
Gloria Strickland, I think.
Gloria.
Yeah, I think she was up there.
Well, it was a very nice chat, and everyone, good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, guys. Y'all sleep good, and I'm gonna go take me in. I was gonna say take a nap, but I'm so sleepy. It's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
night.
Guys, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Sun Kids. Y'all always my good addition. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye bye, everybody in the chat. And Black Titanic, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, although you were sick. Everybody wish Black Titanic good well, so she can get well, and let's send blessings her way, because she's been under the weather for quite some time, ever since she gotten back from Huntsville. But she puts up a good fight, like she's not sick when she's doing her lives. But I know she's sick, so we're gonna pray for her that she gets better and everything. So tomorrow, maybe when I do a live, or maybe when she do one, she's up and bubbly and ready to work. All right. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Bye-bye. And thank you for my my super sticker. I got today my $2 super sticker. And that was from, let me see. That was from Anita Griffin. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Love you. And y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.